That's it, ain't it? Yahusha gang to move. Ain't that right? That's all right. I ain't mad at them. Got that energy, ain't that right? That's what we got to have, some energy for Yahuwah. Ain't that right? That's good, able to do it while they're young. That's what the book tells them to do. Remember now they're creating the days of the youth. Ain't that right? For the Rashi, draw nigh. They coming, ain't that right? They come, we looking to be ready. Everybody all right? All right. Need to be all right. He didn't have to do it, but it done it again. And we are here. That's right, isn't it? When we shake the nation to go in, that means they're going to be moving. Isn't that right? They got to move. Ain't that right? Spare our Kai, allow us one more time to be here. Make sure we get it right while we got the opportunity. A lot of things will come at you, but you know what? You got to stay persistent when it comes down to salvation. I tell everybody in here, you can't let nothing move you off from your steadfastness. A lot of times people and things and situations, even self sometimes it'll try to get in the way to block us. But one thing about it, you got to be adamant about why you're here. You know, we talked about that before. Always remember why you're here. Sometimes you might have came through somebody or by somebody, might have heard something, but eventually it should have been something for you that settled it for you to say, I know why I'm here. Isn't that right? I know why I'm here. I know what I came to get. I won't be satisfied until I complete it. Isn't that right? Sometimes people taking some other avenues and accepted some other little trinket thing, whether it's a relationship or a job or monies or whatever it is. But at the end of the day, job's going to end. Money going to run out. Isn't that right? Relationship too, it come to a close. But the Debar Elohim, it'll abide forever. That's why I'm here. That's just to be honest, man. You listen, man, if everybody I know could have stayed consistent, be a whole lot more of us. But everybody, for whatever reason it is, people got things they got to do. They got people they got to see. They just got to take a chance. For whatever it is, people just got to take a chance, got to go and see what it's like. And everybody won't make it back. Make no mistake, man. Yahuwah don't let everybody make it. Some of them been fortunate enough by the kind of Yahuwah that you've been able to make it out and make it back. That's the kind of Yahuwah. That ain't my decision. People say, hey, preacher, that ain't my decision. Mr. Yahuwah told him, he told Musha, he said, I have Rakam who I have Rakam. He said, then I harden myself against whom I harden myself. That's why it's dangerous to play with him. Now, you think that Tony Smith is going to take a chance and go out there and see if I can make it back? No. Much too intelligent. Much too intelligent to do that. I know what I done. Ain't no way I'm making it back here. Done too much down. Y'all know how many people count on me? For me to think I can go out there and play and make it back? No, that'd be some 4 men there will look back at that man. That'd be because of me. That man said, man, you done gave him an occasion. I can't let, what about Dawood? What about him? Well, then Dawood, he said, I have come on whom I will. And I harden myself against whom I harden. He said, I harden myself against you, man. That's why I can't take that chance and go out there and tell him I'm going to quote about what Dawood did. My name ain't Dawood. Even if it was, that don't mean he's going to have the same recovery. That's why it's kind. Because it's favor. He give you favor. That man know how to give you that. Listen, look at Adam in the gun. If anybody be pissed, if I was Adam, I'd slap the piss out one of y'all. Y'all got me in my pot, you be talking to him. Yeah, I done that. I said, what you did, nigga? How many? Man, I slapped you off your feet, man. Be like, how many times? Man, I got cat the first time I screwed up. Man, some folk be pissed with us. But what he said? He said, but what said the Kitab then? He said, I have Rakam on whom I have Rakam. He said, I harden myself against whom I harden myself. Y'all don't remember Pharaoh? You don't remember what he said? Pray for me. Pray for me. He said, you proud you want me. You ain't getting there. Y'all don't remember Pharaoh at Moshe? He told him over 3, he told him to pray for me. Man, that means something. Man said, pray for me. He said, man, I harden myself. That man not getting in. A lot of folk done took chances and gambled and risked it all. I risk it all right here. Isn't that right? When you go out there and lose all your teeth and your eye done fell out your head, if you come back, I still be living. I'll be right here doing the same thing, man. You ain't gonna look worth for nothing. You got that world have you like a booger wolf, man. That thing will dig you out, man. And then you gotta start putting on the makeup. That's cause you know you living a lie. You got to cover that thing up. You don't like what you see either, huh? You don't put all that stuff on for no reason. Them folks get up and go knock on that door, them folks, woo! I can't let you see me like this. You don't want to see you like that. It ain't me the problem. You got too much guilt in your heart. And you got to try to go and masquerade your face up. No, sir, Mr. Hood, look at it. All them folks done spent all that money to fix their face up and build up all them lips. And then they got to go ahead and live in New York and California, mandatory mask. Now you got to try to get something you can cut out so you can see your lip. Go get a plastic. I think how much money women spend on that stuff, man. They don't spend that damn money, man, to be walking around with no mask everywhere. You're in New York, mandatory mask. When you sleep, wear a mask. Take a dunk, you should have been wearing a mask. That's just how it is, man. That man come back here and look at everything these folks done put their money up to do now. Look at it. It ain't worth it now. Everything coming down, they running out of stuff. They getting tight out here, too. They getting tight. These folks out here on all that free money, that stuff running out. Listen, all that free money getting them people, they gonna come right back and they ain't gonna be dead to them. They know the people ain't got no better sense, man. You gave some broke people money. What broke people gonna do with money? Spend it. And don't realize you gotta pay it back. You gotta improvise. You gotta make some business decisions. Mr. Hood done give them that intelligence. They ain't got no sense to seek your hood. They ain't got no sense to do what they need to do no how. That's why I tell all the time, you gotta align yourself with some people, some real people. You don't got them fake folks. Them fake folks mess you up about that. I know some good ones. I know you do. Quit telling them lies. Ain't that right? They were good folks. They'll be serving you who? That's just it. It's just folks you just learn you can tolerate in life. That's just about the best you gonna get. It be some folks you about to tolerate. And for a good folks, don't you put your heart out there and mess around and get broke. These folks have you crying later, make a fool out of you. I'm just trying to tell you. Folk be here to do it to you. You know what they'll do out there. No good and well, you better keep you some Vaseline you out there. Ain't that right? Joe business spoken. All them police gonna lose their job. Come up here, I got a whole row. I'm gonna get Candy move. You come up here, I'm gonna let you write some more. And tell me it's a song go with it too. It's a dance go with that. Let them come sit right here. Sit right here and sing that song, Mr. Officer. Ain't that right, Mr. Firefighter? They dedicate their life to them careers. And right, I mean, that's what you want to do. There's people that lifelong service. That's what I want to do. And folks come and snatch away from me for a shot. Isn't that right? That's just it. The worst people out of all this stuff that go on is always going to be us. I can't say this enough. So what's our plan? What's our plan of action? Oh, continue like we're going. Wow, interesting. So let me ask you a question. So when you see these same situations, nothing changes, you dislike them. So when do you plan on, so how things gonna change? Prayer? It's not. It's not. I talk to y'all people for hours on there. I talk so much. I talk a lot. Talk on radio show. I talk all kind of stuff, trying to tell people. I just trying to get people starting to look at logic. You know what I'm saying? Even just explain to people how convenience stores work and how you just conveniently sit here and take more abuse than you need to. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense to sit around and just self-inflict yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's already stuff you're going to deal with people that you won't be able to avoid. But it's certain stuff in life you just don't, why put yourself through it? But that's how they program. We don't have a mind to just come together and say, we all agree it's a problem, right? So how do we fix the problem? How do we alleviate the problem that the problem doesn't exist anymore? Hello? Okay. Just for quotation's sake, if you then be risen with the Mashiach, seek those things where the Mashiach said it. Set on things above and not for your moot dead. And your kai is hid in him. What did he tell you to do then? Mortify. What is mortify? How you gonna do it? The last thing you gotta do is set your affection on him. Everything he told you, when he told you first, what he told you is gonna be last. So he declared the end at the beginning. That's what you got to wind up doing. But you know, you got to really go back. You got to mortify your members, which are right here. You do. You got to mortify it. You got to kill it out. To control your sex drive, the way it had you lurking and lusting, going contrary to what he told you, doing masturbation, other things. You got to kill it out. That's some way to do it. He told you to do something. Just be honest, you can't do it. It's just not possible you can do it unless you kill out what you're doing here. That's some way you can do it. You got to kill it out. I mean, it sounds good if you then be risen with the Mashiach. How are you risen if you ain't died? It makes sense that he came back and then he told you to mortify after. Because see, an idiot will try to take off and do it when first of all, you got to kill out something. That's right. He said, your members which are on your rights, you got to kill them out. You got to kill this stuff out. That's the only way you're going to achieve it. You want to achieve rest, relaxation, freedom, liberties, prosperity. You're not going to be able to do it if you kill this stuff out. It's just not possible. All these are things that's going to fight against you doing. How are you going to try to get with the Mashiach if all this stuff's still working? Not possible. We got to kill it out. Let's just be in reality. Everybody try to come along and give us these little pep rally speeches, give us these God only, Jesus only, run into the wall and fall out and run into the door, run around a circle, and you actually hadn't gone nowhere. When the truth of the matter is, you got to kill it out. That's the only way it's probable. You got to kill it out. How did you get out of Mizraim? He left Pharaoh there? When you left? What did Pharaoh want to do after you left when he thought about it? Pursue. What you think these white folk going to do when you leave him? They're going to think about it. They're going to come after you. That's just bottom line. I know y'all want to reinvent the wheel. I had somebody called the show and told us about Abraham Lincoln offering to send niggas back to Africa. I was so impressed. Nigga couldn't even spell Africa. How you going back to Africa? You going to offer some 5th generation people to go back to Africa and hook up with who? What they going to do, open up businesses? Get loans? Grants? That makes as much sense as you going back to Africa right now. That makes absolutely no sense unless you've established something now. Why would you just let somebody drop you back off somewhere when you came and got not one like that? You know what they made people cut that. Yeah, go ahead and kill that. Modify it right quick. So what you look at, I mean anything, you know if a man marries a woman, they get kids. Been married for 10 or 15 years, then they get a divorce. You know, they'll come back and that woman can make that man compensate her for the fact. She look at, I've been injured. I got kids. Before I met you, I had a career. She was in college, getting ready to graduate, almost had a degree, or got her degree, could never work in her field because of the marriage, and she got pregnant. Then she became a homemaker, so she couldn't operate in her field, of which she went to school to prepare herself for. This was going to be her life living. But then you came, and for 10 or 15 or 12 years or 8 years, you stopped that. So I need to be compensated up until that time to make up for time lost. White folk owe up for time lost. What we doing before they came? They said, well, you weren't, but we were getting ready. If I wasn't doing that, I was getting ready to do something before you came. Isn't that right? That's just being honest. So, you know, I don't know, man. I'm sick of black people. I just been honest with y'all. I'm sick of us. I'm disgusted with us. It don't make sense. We so dangerous, destructive to one another, but the people that actually do the most harm to us, we love them to death. It's scary. It is really scary how destructive we are to take and hate each other. But nobody, you don't find no group, I don't know no group of black people talking about going doing nothing, no white folks. Do y'all know any groups talking about, man, we finna go do white folks, we finna go get these? I don't know them. You don't either, because they ain't even, niggas tell a lie, they ain't gonna tell that lie. You ain't gonna go fight your master, but you'll kill us. Well, let me say that, we kill each other. We don't want to leave it open the door that all the destruction come from them. We're destructive to one another because we hadn't came down with a real purpose plan of saying what we're gonna do. How many of y'all tired of the current situation? How you being handled? So what's the resolve? Keep getting tired? Get a new mattress? Buy a new pillow? What's the answer? Y'all help me. Apparently I don't know it. What's the answer? Okay, so let me get this straight. This is the simplest plan on what we need to do with this. You trying to get past a complex plan of salvation. How do you propose to do this? You're trying to transform, completely transform. You can't even fix this small problem we got with white people. I don't know how this is possible. How is this possible? This is logical to you? How many of y'all see it possible right now, immediate future, that we can establish our own and break away from this madman. So how we do it? Good answer. Become freedom owners. Seems like I heard that before. It's one of those things where we do have to have a discussion. And it don't just involve us, but it's one of those things where you have to make allegiance with people sometimes in order to get accomplished what you need done, so everybody can, at the end result, get what they came to get. You know, salvation is always our plan or what we're trying to do. But this is a physical warfare as well as it's a spiritual warfare. That's just being honest. I'm not spiritually just entangled. I'm entangled physically with these people. So we got to learn how to fight to break ourselves away from these people and establish ourselves. It just ain't something we just say. Let me tell you something, how these people work. And anybody can come up with, let's just get up and go. You see what's going on in Afghanistan right now? Those same white people are going to make you like a failure. Same thing they're doing to the Taliban. They're making the Taliban look incompetent, which they are. The religion do that for them. They didn't have to do it with economics. But see, when they left and told the Taliban to let them leave, they left there with their monies. They froze all the assets of the country. When the Taliban, it was the Taliban was there first, so it was their stuff. They froze. When America came in and liberated, quote unquote, Afghanistan, it was with their own money. Afghanistan already had money. Afghanistan already got richer. They already got all type of minerals. I think over 1,500 precious minerals. Them and North Korea just about got more than anybody else around the planet. So these white people ain't just walking into broke places. Go find a poor place with no goods that white people went and invaded. They don't. White people invade places with goods because it's about business. It's about taking your goods and controlling your goods. So when they left, because they got whipped, they froze their asset. That's how they beat you out. See, if you're going to fight against white people, you can't just come with this dumb bunny stuff. They go get some guns, they go get some fight. Go ahead, you do and you win. You got to still tread on the international scale. None of them other white, you know, them ain't the only white people on that table, sit at that table. Them white French, them white Italians, the white Germans, the white Russians, the white Polish, all these different people are white. And these white people are going to look at you as you the same nigga beat them white people over there. And you trying to trade, and once you get on your feet, what you gonna do? You subject to fight the rest of us. It's in your book. That after you recover yourself, you were supposed to blot Amalek from up under the Shamayim. Nobody want to be real about this. If people really just want to, it's a comic book. Whole thing, even the writing, whole thing's a comic book. Because I cannot for the life of me get how people read it, and then you get it, the white people say it's talking to them. They've activated themselves, or even though it's totally out of context, nowhere related to what they do. They even change names and colors of character people that look like them to justify their behavior. You don't have to change nothing. The people look like you, the people were you. It was your language. It's from the region where you come from. And you just say him like Bishop said, you act docile. You act like you just extinct or something. I don't know, man. They beat it, but whatever. It don't take much for us to kill each other, though. One time I step on them joints. Oh my goodness, man, we finna tear these pews out there place. White man walk a slap piss out, them pistol whipping. I snap one of these kids on the ground. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do nothing. Step on that shoe, tear pews out. White man, shut up, pull a gun out of bed for life start. Well, I'm just you, but that's what we do. We don't want to come back. We just thanking God we got away. Why we just can't thank God? You still got your toes. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we kind of pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? But now we're at a point where it's gotten so late. We're losing so many. Ain't it time to come up with a real plan? Ain't it time to come up with a real plan? And then you got to be willing when you set that plan to do whatever it takes to make sure that plan is effective. See, like I said with the Taliban, they did the same thing. And again, I'm not a fan of no Taliban. I don't know. Smell like your mama. I meant that too, whatever race. I meant to be destructive and hurtful to you and your mom. Makes no sense. But I'm just showing you this is how they make you look: incompetent, destructive. All the bombers they get now. They had all these bombs when they were fighting. Especially no mosque. except for when white people dress up that look like Taliban, look like ISIS. You stop hearing about ISIS. ISIS was in Syria. Now they done went to Afghanistan. They want to fight the Taliban. See, a lot of stuff, none of the stuff makes sense, but see, they're not counting on us to be intelligent enough to look. All of them the same people I know. That's what they count on your ignorance. That's what white folks say about you. Ain't all black people the same people? See, they keep grouping together. They have you call them all towel heads. You know what I'm saying? White folk don't want to all be called cowboys. You know what I'm saying? You just go, they'll go and put the stigmatism they give you, and you'll go, and because you don't understand how you are and how different you are, and each one of our groups should be recognized. I think every nationality should be recognized for who you are. I'm not trying to take nothing from nobody else. I just don't want nobody to take nothing from me. And people that look like me. That's all I'm saying. I don't have no problem with White Pride Day and Asian Pride Day and Hispanic Pride Day, anything else. I just don't want nobody to take nothing away from me. That's how I'm gonna get mad at somebody for what you doing, being proud of who you are. I mean, why not? That's who you are. None of us made ourselves. That's just being honest. We just got to get where we have a level of respect. The so-called Negro will not get respect until he fight for his respect. I ain't talking about fighting with no picket signs either. You know how tired you gonna be trying to fight no nigga, no white man? You been holding that sign up all day. Nigga, your arm gonna lock. Even Musha had to get somebody to hold his arm up. Now you tell me you can hold your arm longer than Musha? Man, put your hand down, man. Your hand up, it need to be something in it, not no picket sign. Not with no poster with no writing. I'm for the so-called Negro staking his claim. We don't have conversation about what we like to do. We let them know what we gonna do. And this that we willing to die for it. For our kids, for our rights, for our freedom and our liberty. I said we ready to die for it. White folks take it to the bank. That make me no difference. What you doing? You dying anyway. You dying without a cause. You just a nigga. What's the boy on? They choked that up down. Well, right here, gonna. What cause they died for? Cigarettes and getting high in the convenience store, standing around like this right here. You did better. You were fighting for a cause. But that's their freedom. That's your right. But did they walk in or were they in a society that they were unaware that could happen to them? That's how you living. You living if you pray and stop that way, nothing happen. Eventually you're going to cross them. That's how everybody keep dying. Eventually you're going to come across them. It's just the right day. Can you imagine if you got this color skin on, only thing you waiting on is to just come across the right one. And you must be good with it. All of us good with it, because we ain't done nothing to change it. Can y'all imagine there is no race on this planet that is sitting around waiting to cross paths with one of these people, with one of these costumes on, and decide, I want to kill you. And you know when you'll find out? When you're dead. They don't come and tell you. You thinking it's just a random stop, random pullover, random conversation. Oh, I see fit, just get out of this, just get on back, just let me just make it on home safe. And this cracker and already put in his mind, you ain't leaving from this spot. Can you imagine that? How many people just thought, man, they were thinking, my insurance gonna go up. Man, another ticket. I'm gonna take off from work, pay this ticket. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm finna get these points on my license. They gonna be ready to cancel my insurance. No. I didn't pull you over for that. I pull you over to kill you. Do you know how dumb niggas gotta be to sit here in their place and know what's going on with us? That all we waiting on is the right traffic stop, the right altercation, and we gonna come up dead. That boy Aubrey, they keep showing that video of him jogging down the street. Brunswick should be ashes. Brunswick ain't got, listen, he ain't the first nigga been killed in Brunswick, Savannah. They been killing niggas. They ain't gonna never stop killing niggas. The place has always been wicked and right. They always been racist. Ain't nothing new. What happened to him? Listen, white folk bent it. All they did is what's customary. If I see a nigga, I make up a crime and run him down. Can you imagine you jogging? Hey, any of y'all ever been running? I know my OB people, don't do it, I want y'all lying. Run, just jog, you just think of, hope no dog, I need a stick, a dog or something might run out. You know what I'm saying? Some of them trails you run, you could probably run across, anybody that kind of know about a raccoon, a rabid raccoon. That means he got ticks on him and he'll fight. He dangerous. Oh, raccoon, real dangerous. He'll tear a dog to pieces. Them ain't number razors on their claw. He'll slap that bastard and take his ears off his head. But y'all don't know nothing about that. Don't worry about it. Listen, these are all the things you might be thinking about you running through this trail. Hope I don't run across a snake. Are you thinking a truck with some white boys on it running me down? I hear a truck, let me get over. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's coming for me. And they jumping off the truck and there's a shotgun coming. And you hold the thing, what in the world? I'm just running, hoping I don't run into no dog, maybe a snake or something. Don't want to get hit by a car or nothing like that. I'm never thinking a truck with 3 white boys, old clan crackers, is finna jump off and I'm finna come up dead right out here. And the DA decide we ain't prosecuting. How you finna win? This in your America. White folk can tell you about their America. This is your America. The nigga ain't got a chance. He ain't got a fighting chance. You have to come up and sit down with me and strategize. One way or another. Let him just keep wiping you off. You'll come see me after a while and realize, why you gonna wait on him to strike first? He ain't struck enough. I'm going down there, I'm slapping everybody in the room. I'm gonna start up here and come down. What you think I'm gonna get to your role? Maybe about it, pray. Just pray real hard when I get to your role. You see me slapping everybody coming down the road, and I'm coming to your what happened? Lord Jesus, just hold it here. Lord, just make my cheek strong. Don't y'all know the book teacher, knowing this, that if the good man of the house had known what watch the thief was coming, so he would have watched, wouldn't have suffered that heart to be broken up. He didn't say he would have been praying. He said, I'd have prevented it. If I knew you were coming, I'll prevent you. You won't leave. That's crazy. I just get blown away with the fact that, do y'all understand, this is your America? A white person can go anywhere and realize, listen, that white girl got killed up there by her own white boyfriend. They still call it her fiance. Not alleged fiance, not ex-fiance. They're still engaged while she's dead. Police get here, somebody call, hey, they fight, he healing her. Police come, hey, let me talk to you. Come on, y'all don't hear don't go with him. But all right, if you want to go and go with him, you go ahead and go with him. Do they talk to us like that? Y'all fighting, cutting the food, then let him go, he kill her. They put so much effort looking for a certain showing, great person, wonderful person. They looking for him just the nice and neat, came to the house, walked the family out the door. Can y'all come outside and sit in the van while we search the house? Let me tell you something. When the folk come, when they hit doo-doo, they already hitting the door. This is all technique. When you hear do-do-do, the door already opening. They covering themselves to say, we knock. When they knock, the door coming off. So you got your knock. It's just when we knock, we were coming through. They didn't take the door down. He done killed this girl. They still didn't take his mama door off. You supposed to took the door off the hinges. They escorted him out, opened the van up, told him to sit in the van while we go through that. Not with handcuffs. Come put you in the van. I don't know what you got. Your son a murderer. He been hiding. I don't know if y'all might be willing to kill for him. Set y'all in the van while we search the house and roll some stuff out. Then you think they gonna let me go in a search with Bryce and looking for Bryce and Austin and help them find? Come on, ride with us and help us look for him. They gonna want you out of the way, not involved. This is a police matter. That's how I do for white people. Now he died. Now we got the saga of what happened to Brian Landry. What happened to him? They found his clothes beside some remains. Now we got to have another 2 weeks, 4 months of what happened. Hopefully they never find him. If he sat there and killed that girl, he that type of retard, let them find him in an alligator's booty. That's downright ridiculous. That's what they need to find him, in an alligator or some reptile booty. Coming out. Silent. One of them hard turds. But they'll waste that time. They still not calling the man. They ain't running him down, terrorist, bandit, victimized, none of that stuff they call. He Brian Landry, and we're trying to find out what happened to him. They make news for white. See, white folk get all kind of praise. Even if they kill people and do what they do, you have no murders under your belt, and these folks treat you worse than they treat these people. These people will drag you through the mud. These people will defame you. And you sit here and you read this book and you look for something that can never happen with that type of mindset. When Lut got taken by his captors, Abraham did not go in prayer visuals. Abraham did not go on a fast to see what thus saith Yahuwah. They got my brother, my nephew, my brother's son. I'm gone. I got to bring, he ain't wearing no police. I got to go get him. They took my brother, my nephew, my brother's son. I'm going to get him. He was judge and juror. Hey, you know what he did? He brought back everything. He ain't leaving that, so I can't get everything. The book said Abraham brought back everything. That's how we do it. We all always want to leave something. We ain't leaving nothing. We don't leave them with nothing. Everything they took, we bring back everything. That's just being out. They can take how they want to. Go ahead, they flag me, call me where you want to call me. That's fine. That's well. Ain't no other race gonna let what happened to their race that happened in my race. Ain't gonna stand up and say nothing about it. What I'm gonna wait for? I'm gonna wait till one of these babies in here, one of these little boys get killed. Tell the little boy, what am Yehuda gang gonna win? Come on, let me see if let me borrow your little Yehuda. Come on, Yehuda gang gonna win. Yehuda gang gonna win. Yehuda gang gonna win. How these people, what they gonna do if these folk decide they won't just pull you over and he mistake you for 6'9", 272 pounds, light-skinned, robbed the bank with a semi-machine gun. Put the machine gun on so you can see it. Gun! Y'all see it? Now we can be comfortable while we talk about it. This is reality for us. Tamir Rice, well, how old are you? Tamir Rice age. In a park. Not on the street, not in white neighborhood pointing through windows. What do you do at a park? You know what you do at a park? Play. You ain't gonna believe ask me what Tamir Rice was doing. He was playing at the park. Walking around, he wasn't pointing at people, at cars, walking by himself in broad day, doing this him. Just little kid. Somebody called. I see a kid out here with a gun. It might be a play gun though, but it's a kid out here. When the police come, as soon as they got the call, Tamir Rice was shot down and killed. Now, ask these people, are they gonna be prayer warriors? Or are they gonna be avengers? These are our kids. We can't take no more mistakes. Mistakes cost us. You know how many we done lost like him and others like him because of mistakes? How many more mistakes we can take? How many more can we afford? Here's another one, our doctors, lawyers, future leaders, whatever he could be. It could be a janitor. That don't excuse it. You know, we got to say, well, he'll brain surgery. He got to be no brain. He could be a janitor. That still don't give him the right to kill him. We ain't got to argue what he could be. What is he? What is he now? That's what we fighting for. Whatever he decided to be is his choice, and that's the part of being an adult, being a child to an adult. You have that right to make that choice. We ain't gonna say we're gonna fight you because you killed no doctor, no lawyer. We're gonna fight you because you killed one of ours. That's good. But y'all know us. We do all that activated killing. I know how we do it. I know how to fight white folks. I know how to get y'all to fight for y'all right. I get every nigga a pair of Jordans and let white folks step on them. But they got to put on black paint. Get the Klan to put black paint on them and let them put Jordans on all niggas. And let them step on them Jordans. That's when we'll get our freedom. Oh yeah, I'm telling you now, I'm trying to tell you now, I guarantee you ain't finna put that fire out. I don't know how we passionate about the shoes of a nigga that don't give a flying flip about us. I don't care nothing about no niggas. You think they let Jordan get that team? He care about niggas. Jordan don't care about no niggas. I can tell you that up front. Jordan don't care nothing about you. Jordan know how much you paying for them shoes. Jordan know his people. White folks ain't gonna pay that. White folks get coupons and discount. They got somebody to work in there that related. Everybody white. Somebody in their family with somebody. Just somebody in your family with somebody. Doctor, lawyer, somebody sit down. There they go. That these folks there. You know who they is? These niggas, they're a doctor too. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Nigga ain't never showed up. All niggas got doctors too, ain't it? Can't find them niggas. Hide. See what I'm saying? So they gonna know somebody and connect to somebody who can get something and get something for them. Only problem we got, we'll have people that know people, connected people, they won't give you access. Right. We won't access our own people. We'll exit our own people. That's all I'm saying. They think it ain't about warring with white people, it's about warring with oppression. It's about warring with the fact that your life can be taken. Your husband leave home, your wife leave home, your kids leave home. Everybody got to be scared for each other. You know, I know you don't. Y'all don't think about it. Everybody say, just put out your mind. Think happy thoughts. You know how many people dead from happy thoughts? They happily dead. Man, that don't change that because you put that in your mind. You have to make things happen. You have to set things up for things to happen. That's all white people do. White people don't just do no for they set stuff up. What them act that they prosecute them for paying for their kid to go to college? However they gonna graduate. Everybody trying to blind. I wasn't mad. I don't think they should have got no time. What I'm getting mad for you that stupid, you paid $250 for that flunky paper. What was the crime? Who did they hurt? What about all the niggas should have went to jail? They came, who they faked your SAT? Come on, who give a flying flip? Explain to me how you hurt society because you paid $250,000 for your kid degree. Somebody else paid $250,000 in loan and interest for the same. What's the problem? How was the university defrauded? That was the not guilty. So if I'm guilty, you guilty, Your Honor. You got the same fraudulent paperwork. You got to say that on TV court. That's the truth. It's fraudulent paperwork. It's lies anyway. Hocus pocus. Man, some of the stuff white folk put in your face make a fool out of you. White folk go to jail, come out, they write a book, they'll be richer than they ever was. Look at what that girl, Margaret Stewart. Margaret Stewart? Same people. Margaret, Matthew, same thing. Martin, same people. White woman go to prison, come out, still get a job, still got to show Snoop Dogg, Rick Ross, them right there with her cooking. Told her she fine too. She made niggas say she fine on TV. 72-year-old white woman, rank it up to death. Both of them niggas up on her. You so fine. Oh, y'all never seen it? I said, disgusting. She starts up, ooh. Man, she rustled them niggas right out on TV, make niggas look at them. She a business woman. Ain't no get mad at her, she business. She know most of y'all niggas like that dog. Snoop Dogg need to just come on. He need to go see that man I paid for my health, because he was going way too far back. I ain't got nothing wrong with old school going back, but Snoop stuff going way back. Snoop plant hanging, his plant starting right at the back of in the middle of his center of his back. It's time to go ahead and do something. Take the one in the back and flip him over the front. Throw the do a Gilmore, then flip it to the front and walk out of there. Just throw it all to the front and just stick it out and spray it with that stuff, that paddle bell you do and make it a little stick straight out like that. Sometimes you gotta know when to let it go. It ain't working no more. Ain't that right? That line get it going that much far back. When you start lining your front up right here, no. Don't even try. No, that's too far. That's too far to drop some. You don't put liners that far in your head. Liners stay up in here. When that liner keep, ain't that right? No. You trimming the neck at that point. But to each his own, I know that's what society like. Well, I said enough. I guess I got to get ready to open the book, or they're going to accuse me of something. But one thing they can accuse me of is caring about our welfare. Well, I'm saying that's just all. That's just being honest, and we ought to be hostile about it. Nobody knows what that feels like. Nobody. I couldn't imagine no other race trying to explain to me why you feel like that. Because I will use every word in my power. That makes no sense. Do you know what it's like to get up and know when you walk out your door, you can very well not. I ain't talking about cause a truck cross over. That's already one thing. Somebody ain't paying attention on the spread. Somebody texting. Somebody talking. Somebody drop a cigarette. Somebody drop a coffee. Waste on their lap. They don't look. We're not even talking about those deaths. When you talk about going to a convenience store and getting shot because somebody trying to rob, we're talking about we can encounter this person who decides he needs to put a notch in his belt. And you happen to be the person he decides he want to notch his belt with that day. And you don't know that. That's the part you got to worry about. You saying, looking at that person can just kill me. What do you think? The camera going to say, let me turn my phone on it. They shot one guy, he had his on. He said, man, he was shot. They was in the car there in Mississippi, he shot the man. In the car, she was like, he didn't even do it. He had a gun from it. Shot him. That's it. She videoing that stuff, didn't stop him. Listen, she sent a video just as stupid as she could be. I don't know what she thinking that phone. Trade that phone in, you needed a gun at that point. You just shot him. This man got a gun. Now I got to worry about, sure he going to shoot me? I'm a witness. I got to think of just how that had to be in her mind. You just watch him shoot him. While you videoing, don't faze him. These are the type of people that you live with. These are the type of people that you set at red lights and traffic lights and you're on the expressway, you changing lanes with. All white people, police. They feel like they're the police. Well, that's all we know. But they get that right. Citizen arrest ain't for, what a nigga like going to grab another nigga talking about citizen arrest? You know we don't get involved in no stuff. Man, the police gonna come beat the piss out you. What you said? Citizen, y'all, the nigga you held up gonna be laughing at you. But when you white, so you can just go grab people and stop them. Excuse me, sir, man, I know it ain't my business, but I'm a citizen. I'm glad we laugh about it now, but let's just be practical though. These people in here, in America, they dangerous, man. This is a dangerous system. I'm for vacating the place. I'm for vacating or split it down. We can split it down the middle. I want to sell mine. Now, when I leave America, any niggas want to stay here, you go ahead and stay. Lose my number. Don't write me, don't call me, don't text me about how your behind done got told and out the frame. I'm not interested. I'm not coming back for you. This is where you are right at. You can't make him. They don't never let you be nothing. Everything we doing is on their time, cause they long. It's just cause they just choose not to bother you today. What's gonna happen tomorrow? I'm telling y'all the truth. I know y'all don't want to, y'all don't really think about this, do you? That you only exist because white people decided not today.
That's right.
You ain't existing because of nothing you're doing your own now. There's some white people make a choice when they decide they're gonna strike and they're gonna say you're existing in. What white people existed do you control? What Asian people existed do you control? What Hispanic people existed do you control? Folks, you on deck. You on deck. Every person should be pissed with the fact of who's put in more labor, who put in more time, who's been more dedicated to their place. When Americans fought Americans, we intervened to fight to save America. And this is how we get treated. The North and the South was about blacks fighting whites. It was about whites fighting whites. Revolutionary War was about blacks and whites fighting. It was about whites fighting whites. You know who jumped in the middle to help save it? Niggas. Now look how niggas get treated. That's the only reason I'm pissed. So when y'all were fighting and burning this thing to the ground, I was putting it out and I had to rebuild it. And it's the things I get. Criminal, gangster, rapper, raper of white women and white babies. And when you seen this? And when did you let me go? When? Y'all know no stuff like that don't exist. Black man walking around raping up white women. And how far you plan on getting? That man been caught dead and hung and butchered. Not only him, everybody in his house. All of his friends. Why they don't operate like that? I can tell you going to error, just hypothetically, you had brothers. Hypothetically, one of your brothers went, raped a white woman, ran away, they couldn't catch him. They'll come to your house and say, when your brother get home, can you tell him to come turn himself in? Is that what they're asking? They getting everybody in their house. Everybody in that house taking a beating. Everybody in that house taking a hanging. They're going to go find his daddy brothers. They're going to find his cousins. They're going to find his friends. And they're going to drag them until they find them. And they don't find them, they're going to kill them. Because the whole thing is going to be to invoke fear that nobody else will touch a white woman. That's what it's all about. Think about it. If I'm going to get you, I'm going to get your whole family, I'm going to get all your friends, all the other black people going to realize you don't touch a white woman. You don't look at them. You don't speak to them. Why people ain't got that fear about you? Why they don't have the fear you don't shoot an unarmed black man? You don't take a black woman and hang her in a jail cell. Tell me what's different about you invoking your right than what they do when they invoke their right. Thank you, Dane. Think about that, though. If you were to just take the people that were guilty of hanging you and people like you in a jail cell, people that shoot you in a car unarmed, you will be worse than those people who kill people that don't know nothing about what the other person did. Still justified because that's the way you do things. That's where you live. This is your reality. We'll get the book and we'll look at the book and we'll talk through the book. But where do you stay? What's your real reality? Huh? Want to know what my fear is? Them striking before we do. We made this mess. We left ourselves, we left our kids vulnerable to be taken and targeted. A white person will be the person that'll call it right or wrong, and they're going to vindicate their own people. If you stand and defend your right to live, your right to live, and your right to life, and your kids and your family, they're going to post to you the worst thing ever hit their planet. They shake hands with the Taliban and try to make deals with them. Nobody came to shake your hand and make no deals with you. They said what they want to. They went over there and they invaded those people. I'm not impressed with what America done. They invaded those people. They did the same thing to us, and they left us here victims. We sit here. We don't have no mind. There's no recourse. We have no plan of action. We don't have no real future for our children. Everything that we can offer them tangible comes from the hands of white people that oppressed us and enslaved us. That they can take at any time with any law or legislation they pass if a bunch of crackers sit in a room and get drunk. They're the only people you can do. They got bills that are passed that if you stop Georgia lawmakers, if they're coming from the assembly drunk, that you cannot arrest them DUI. Tell them how I'm lying, Chris. That's a law. Do you know people that, let me tell you, I'm so pissed right. These people can drink, get drunk, while you're passing laws that involve you, nigga. And if the police stop them, he can't arrest them. They're in session. A Republican Party, a Democrat Party, them folk come to this stuff, it's about a couple of things. These people ain't about nothing but prostitution, getting high, and doing drugs. That's what lobbyists are. Lobbyists can come in and do what other people can't do. You pay these people to come in. You'll have some people that feel like these people need to be removed, lobbyists. You'll see folks fight. Well, I don't think we should pay bills to get rid of lobbyists. Lobbyists are who they'll use to go in and do their dirty stuff. They can come in and have sex with you. That's a pretty title. It's called prostitute, ain't it? Or lobbyist. People don't know. They don't know that, do they? They don't know lobbyists can do that. That's how corporations can cover themselves, keep your hands clean. You let lobbyists do it. Well, that's how it works. That's where we at. These people spend that much time being that technical, putting all those little fanatical names on stuff that fake you out and you think all this actually entails something. When all this is a bunch of old dirty rednecks with the same old practices. They were getting drunk when they were hanging you. They were getting drunk, getting high when they were killing you, enslaving you. And now they're doing the same old thing when they pass. The time they'll waste to pass a law that they can get drunk while they making laws. Why would I want somebody to make a law while they drunk? How many of y'all ever got drunk? How many of y'all did some stupid stuff when you were drunk? What you think they do? They better than you? They hold their liquor better than you when they drunk? That's why you'll still have some old slave laws on the book. Because they drunk. Too drunk and too stupid. Ain't conscious enough to take it off. Because the people who are affected by it don't care. So why would you? Don't you know the only reason why we're sitting in this foolishness that we keep dealing with is because you don't care. It does not matter to you if you don't have the right, if you don't have the freedom, if you don't get respect. It does not matter to you. And that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. I was in the street, you went somewhere, you didn't let people disrespect you. Respect was mandatory. That was a major. You couldn't go nowhere and people don't respect you. And then we grew up and here we are. Do these people respect y'all? Is that because Tony Smith asked you? These people don't offer you nothing. These people don't give you nothing. These people insult you. You're the person they'll rally up. November. They'll rally you up to come out to the polls. Get out and vote. Tell your grandmama, get out and vote. We got a van. Where your van at, nigga, when my car broke down? Where your van when my kids need to get a ride to school and they stand at the bus stop too long? Ain't time to vote. Make your own way. That's how they use you. After you fix and build up for white people, then white people told you to make your own way. Pull up your own bootstrap. Show me the white people that they got in their building, so-called America, that pulled up their own bootstrap. I asked, I can't, I'm gonna get ready to get out of the way. Let's see who'll see fit. I was talking to them. Anybody listen to the show last night? Sir. 5 people, that's good. So, there was a gentleman that called in, he's a regular, and he made the comment of how nobody in his family owned slaves. Nobody in his family had anything to do with Jim Crow. Nobody in his family had anything to do with internet or the civil rights era. Nobody in his family. I asked Leon a question. I said, Leon, let me ask you a question. I asked him about, did his mother and father have any brothers and sisters? He said, yeah. I said, so they have kids? He said, yeah. I said, those be your cousins? He said, yeah. I said, and then they have kids too, right? Yeah. I said, do you know all your cousins? Leon said, I know most of them. I said, do you know all your cousins? That's right, answer the question. He said, no. He said, he didn't know I was going with him when he said he knew most of them. He said, no, he didn't. I said, now, Leon, you don't even know all your cousins from your mama and your brother's sisters and brothers. How this white man know everybody been in his family since the beginning of America? I said, does that sound logical, Leon, that he would know everybody in his family from the time of slavery? Unless the first one of the rednecks in his family signed a paper. I will never own slaves, be a part of Jim Crow or the civil rights era. And every family member had to sign it and write his name on it, who had never been thought of or born yet, and say this letter goes to him. Now this is everybody, your whole family. None of us never owned slaves. None of us ever been a part of Jim Crow. It's retarded. But what happened with some white people, what they do, they'll like to tell themselves that because my mother, my father didn't own them, nobody else in my family owned them. You can't go with that. Because the average white is a benefactor of slavery. Absolutely. You benefited from it. Yep. That's how you get this red line and regentrification, because you're benefiting from slavery. Yep. That's why you have these black and white universities. You're benefiting from slavery. So the thing becomes, we have to sit down. We have to come up with a consensus. Not just here. I ain't talking about just the way of y'all. This has got to be globally. We got to sit down internationally. We got to sit down statewide, nationwide, and we got to come up with a consensus. This is over with. We won't go talk to nobody white that asked her. I'm not going to ask nobody white nothing about me going nowhere, doing it. I won't do it. I won't even be a part of it. I'll be the wrong person. I ain't asking, I'm a grown man. I'm not asking them nothing. I tell you what I'm going to do, though. That's what I'm a proponent for. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm a proponent for us telling them what we're going to do. Because if we go and we ask white people, that means you need permission. You know who need permission? Minors, kids. I'm a man. I ask permission for some of you mind if I borrow your phone? I would do that because that's not mine. You mind if I have a piece of candy? I would ask you that because I don't have no candy. You have candy. I'm not going to ask you for no freedom. This mine. This mine. I won't ask you for my freedom. I'll take that. That mine. I ain't going to go back and ask nobody for my car. I'm going to take my car. Hey, Craig, excuse me, can I have my car? I'm going to take my car. Now, my car ain't worth more than my freedom. Y'all understand what I'm telling y'all? If we're going to take this seriously, we have to take it seriously, bold enough to a point that we look at, it has to stop. We are the victims. We're not the person we're not the aggressors. I know how y'all think. Get out of your mind. We're not the aggressors. We're saying we're not going to take no more of your aggression. Whatever your anger, your hostility, you want to go beat up on a wall, you beat that wall up and that wall did something to you. Don't bring it to us. Ain't nobody been more faithful and more loyal to America than us. Nobody. Nobody did more for America than we have. They got to lie about their history. Man, we've been here, we've been consistent. We don't serve their people, we don't sold their dope, tore up the neighborhood, ran the grass, burned up the store. We did everything America asked us to do. We just didn't know they wanted you to do it. They prospered from it. We haven't prospered from America. America depleted us. Y'all hear me? You ain't never prospered from America. You just think you have. I want to see you have some. You, and you. Y'all all deserve to have some. Y'all deserve to have the right to go out and your life not be taken from you, from nobody white, black, or Hispanic, nobody else. You got that right. But you're going to have to defend that right. We keep waiting on somebody white to come in and say, somebody white had to say, let them sit on the front of the bus. Somebody white had to say, let them drink out the other water fountain. Do you understand how stupid that is? That somebody white said, all right, let them drink out that water fountain. Go ahead and let them sit on the front of the bus. What does that say about your power? What does that say about your voice? When you wanted something to drink, wasn't that enough to let you drink out the white water fountain? I ain't talking the right, the one the dog ain't drinking out of. But now that we've seen the behavior, we probably were safer with the dog. We were safer with the dog. So my only problem is, my only concern is, how long before they decide that their next victim is going to be one of us? Because it's going to be one of us. It's going to be one of us. I'm talking about out there, it's going to be one of us. Well, tell me I'm lying. I feel better. If y'all can all agree I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. It ain't going to be nobody else black. It's over with. It's over with. Nobody else black going to die by the hand. Come on, tell me. You think white folk sitting around, when white folk feel like we gonna kill them, you know what white folk do? They kill us. When white folk feel like something black is gonna be detrimental to them, they finna get rid of it, they finna pass a bill, they finna get laws, they gonna make up a crime for it, they gonna call, you know what, you ain't just a criminal. He's a super criminal. Hold on, a super criminal shit. That means he's more powerful and stronger than the other one. Then you should get more time than the other one. He'll make up something for you. Look at how many white super criminals they got. Super predators. Super only go to you. You weren't super though when you put these places out when white folk burned them down though. You weren't super when you healed his kids. When you built his houses. When you shoot his horses, you should have been super. When you reaped this field, you should have been super then. He waited till he got all this stuff. Then he came back and said, you know what? You're a super predator. We thought he said he was going to tell us we were super fantastic. You were super wonderful. The man said, we're trying to figure out a predator. And then white folks started rolling in with sheets and guns. Then we learned super predator. They kill predators. They're afraid of them. What they're afraid of is our ambition. See, they kill our ambition for stuff. You don't want to be too much. That's what we do, so you know what I'm saying? You want to be kind of undercover smart. So they don't feel a threat. Why do I have to lower my intelligence so you can feel better about yourself? Why do I have to lessen my ability so you can feel, outrun you but not too much where it don't cause no hate? Nigga, I'm trying to blow the doors off of it. I want to be laid back drinking tea with flip-flops on in a chair. By the time you cross that line, that's what you train your work for. But you want sportsmanship. What you just exemplified right now was not good conduct, not good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship when you throw ropes on nigga neck, you on a horse and you drag them. Before you hang them, that's good sportsmanship. 20 white men, bare mouth, tobacco, greed, ain't took no bath, nasty, filthy, ain't washed their hand, and they rape a little girl. That's called good sportsmanship. All right, it's my birthday, so I had to say that. I can't get, I really thought my people would have responded. Listen, I done reached out to these people. I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm losing my mind. The only thing I'm trying to prevent is, who child is it going to be? Do anybody know who child it's going to be? Because if it ain't going to be none of mine, I can let that go. Can I say it ain't going to be mine? Can you say it ain't going to be yours? No. That's scary. You can't at least give your kid that much security, that much assurity, but we still him. So how we gonna fix that? Because we still him. We gonna cross paths. How we gonna fix it? How we gonna fix it? They don't want to talk about it. They don't want to fix it. We don't march. Y'all seen the people march? Shoot, man, they done told you, guess any white, good, strong, redneck Republican. Man, those were all terrorists out there with those signs. George Floyd, man, I had a white woman tell me it was the same month. She said the George Floyd thing, she ain't been here in 20-something years. She said, that, you know, they saying that whole thing with Black Lives Matter. I said, Black Lives, listen, this cracker out her mouth told me George Floyd killing, Black Lives Matter, and the Democrats all forced that to make it look like white. I was blown away. I never heard that. And she let it come out of her mouth. I told her they racist. I said, they racist. She said, you believe? I said, yeah, they racist. I said, the way he killed him. Where'd you get? She said, they told her Black Lives Matter killed George Floyd. Didn't y'all see Black Lives Matter out there when George Floyd was on that ground? The fact that white people are having this conversation, when you looking at the video, they're telling them the video is staged. That was Black Lives Matter that killed him and put it on that white police officer. Now, let me say, if they that dumb with him, how intelligent are they with you? Do you know how scary that is? She hadn't even been here in 23 years. And she was confident that Black Lives Matter killed him. They'll tell you the number one threat to America today, terrorist group, is Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter was there on January the 6th. And that was them that went in that building and tore up. Them white folk camera that showed you now, white folk. Do you know there are white people telling you that Black Lives Matter actually did that? They said those people who went in that building was Antifa and Black Lives Matter. Well, but let me tell you something. That's the same lie they use to always justify they kill black people. Emmett Till died for them lies. See, the only thing about that, if a nigga tell a lie, he a lying nigga. A white boy tell a lie, he the police. He the prosecutor. That'll hurt you. When they tell a lie, it'll hurt. We tell a lie, nigga, get a whole lying nigga. When a white nigga lie, You finna die. You going to jail. They grow up there. What have a white person lie on you and say you did something? They'll say, well, white people lie all the time, wouldn't they? And let you go. A white person say you did something. You did that. Even if you wasn't now, you done it. Black folk wasn't withstanding them white folk, but ain't no better than that stuff. No white folk like that's what it was. No white folk come to get you. And guess what? Guess where you at? Right in the same place your mammy and your pappy was in. You in the same America. I can ask them about it. Y'all niggas know about it. This ain't that time. Just go look at them. What? Ain't smell architect. That happened way back. Nigga, that happened this week. Nigga, that happened this morning. It gon' happen tonight. Ain't nothing changed. This your miracle. All right, I got to get up here and put something on the board so they don't look like I do all that talking. Because you know, hey, you do all that talking. He ain't because he can't got nothing to say. Your mama ain't got nothing to say. And that's racially motivated, nigga. All right, give me the sign. Kato Sarah. That's tight. All right. Do you know everybody in your family? Most High Kudashaba, which is separated, Father. Hadu, which is thanks for all you've done and you granted unto us. For this opportunity to be able to yakra upon your shem, which is called upon your name. We ask you to search us, that you can see if there's any rasha darak, which are any evil ways. Cast it from us and lead us into arak everlasting, which is the way of life. Baraka us and let your piney or upon us, which is bestow a gift upon us and let your face lighten upon us. Let your piney be our encampment and our protection, which is your presence. Asking you to baraka us and let your ahab, which is your affection, fill our lobs, which is our hearts. For we are yakra by your shem, Yahuwah Elohim, the Most High, through Yahusha HaMashiach. We ask you to blot out all of our kata, which are our sins, and our ma'al, which are our transgressions. According to the berith, which is the covenant that you Shabbat, that you vowed to Abraham, Yatsakak, Yaakov, the Yahudim and Yasharal, to the Tuladaf, even unto us. Recovering those going astray and those taken from us, and how do for what you've done thus far, what you've recovered. Keep us that we lose none, according to your berith, your covenant. We ask you as we prepare to move further that you take full control, that you get the tahalim, the praises, the kabod, the glory, and the kabod, the honor, in the shem, which is the name of Yahusha HaMashiach. Let us all say, Amen. All right, talk with y'all a little bit up here. Woo! I guess when you get old, after a while, you just don't care no more. You had to live to get to that point. I don't watch enough Step It and Fetch It. I can't be one of them. Y'all remember, how many of y'all seen Ruts? I'm talking about seeing it till you remember it. I know some of these folk, Chicken Joy, they thought they were George Jefferson. I know they ain't seen it. Y'all remember that time when Kizzy was gonna get married? She rolled out there with that nigga with that pretty nice suit and everything. He come back late. His master came out that door and cussed him out. And he got on his knees and begged for his bed. He said, I'll make you get in the field. He started crying, and he begged for his job and everything. He started crying. He telling how he got master mighty mad. He said, I got him pretty upset. He said, I don't never want to do that again. She let him know, I can't marry you. She let him know, she said she couldn't marry him. So I couldn't marry him. She watched him get on his knees and beg for his position and scrounge like a dog and cry and holler. She let him know she couldn't marry him. That's how we got to be. We're people with dignity. They killed a lot of our people before. They said, you can be a proud nigga and die. You got to know when to humble down. But it hurt us to where now they don't feel us no more.
That's right.
See, even though they killed a lot of our people, you know what white people did? They respected our stance.
That's right.
They respected the fact they know, you know I can kill you and you won't bow down to me. It won't happen. We gave them the power that white folk got over now, talking about the domination of destruction over us. We had to get that to them. You couldn't get it unless I gave it to you. That make the way they dominate us, we let them do it no more than they took Yahusha life. They took your life? No, sir. You'll be telling a lie. Man, clearly told you that. You be telling a lie, telling me they took Yahusha. He told you, he said, nobody don't take my Kaid. He said, I lay it down. He said, I got authority to lay it down and pick it up. I'm trying to empower the Negro, let him know he got authority. Right. But if he don't use his authority, he ain't gonna be no good with it. Right. It's time, what is wrong with you exercising your right to live? Nobody tell you go take nobody like, I'm telling you don't let nobody take yours. Right. If it's a fight, they gonna start it. But we gotta end it. Y'all better tell that white man, this the rule. Ain't no more kids getting took. No kids getting took. You take one of mine, I'm taking 50 of yours. Do the math. Then you know they're gonna tell everybody white, leave them nigga kid alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. So that's how you're gonna do it. Keep your hands off them. When they know the threat online that you can lose yours, you can lose your life. You gonna take a black man life? I take 100 of yours. Now who ball the court gonna be in? It's in your court. You decide you couldn't take one, and you took their life from them. Right. Ball in your court. It's in your hand. I can't lose no more. I can't afford to lose. I can't lose one more black man. I can't lose one more black woman. I can't lose one more black child. I ain't got nothing to spell. Come on, Smith. Give me what you can spell. I can't spell nothing. Like nigga said, spell chain. This ain't no tie. Chain, nigga. I ain't got nobody. How many y'all here you could be used for a spell? If they need someone, white folk want to know who I got that they can kill. Come on, which one of y'all killed? No, who I can spell? Which one of y'all niggas I can use? How about y'all are cool? Which one of y'all I can use? Which one of y'all a spell? Well, we tell them, I ain't got nobody to spell. That's how you got to be. We know how they want to see it white folk way. Well, there's a right way. No. Every way he going to do it going to be wrong, and he ain't going to be fair.
That's right.
He's not going to let you go and take them from him. He's not going to let you tell him where he can't go. Go tell him. Go put on one of them suits. Go tell white folk they can't go somewhere. Go tell them. I'm up there when they did all that stuff. What they in Baltimore when they killed that boy at?
That's right.
I think that when they had a big protest out there, they made everybody go in the house.
Yep.
Right on the other block, them folks were white. You saw it, them white folks. They interviewed them white folks. The white folks said, anybody tell them, they said, they had a curfew, everybody going in the house. The white folks said, we was outside. They was on the next block. Them niggas got grabbed, they got arrested, they got drugged, they were forced in the house. Listen, they got video not on their porch. They can get in the house. Can you imagine you grown? Somebody making you go in your house. You can't stay on your porch? We should have tore that place up. That's disgusting. Them white folks, they interviewed them right up. They said we was outside. Everything. They said white folks said we was outside. They said they didn't bother us. Black police officer, right? They see that, and they should have been looking there. How do you folks stand? If it's a curfew, nobody public. How y'all bothering these people? Right is right. I ain't for black folk doing wrong, getting away with nothing to be equal with them. Everybody do right. But how you gonna sit here and make us go in, not on your porch, not in your yard, in the house? They showed a video, grown folk on their porch. Listen, them folk had to go in the house, close the door. But I mean, we finna have a bullet part out here. We don't went too far. Listen, I ain't about him. I like to do part, but don't push me. Huh? And don't push me. Maybe not go in my house. I'm grown. That's scary. That's scary. Won't they push my money back from taxes? Maybe you ain't got no bill with no kids paying taxes. I must not be a man. I shouldn't be paying taxes. See, they can't have it both ways. They tell you to be a man, get back at your home, be a man when they want you to be a man. Be a man, join the army. Nigga done served in the army, served in the Marines, served in the military, served on his SEAL, served on his Ranger. Get back, you're a boy. He ain't gonna do right with you. It's scary. All right, this is Romans 15:4. We're using the Beth Mashiach. So, I don't blame y'all. Don't watch me no more either. I wouldn't watch me either. If I don't care about my own freedom, I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't listen to me either. I wouldn't watch. It don't make sense. It just don't make sense that you don't have the right to be a man and a woman. That you can't give your kids the same security. How many of y'all got y'all kids? Look at your kid. How many of y'all kids sitting by y'all? Everybody sitting there, look at your kid and tell that kid you can be whatever you want to be. Now I want you to say I'm sorry for lying. You know good and well you can't do it. Ain't true. You got to apologize. You know good and well. Because let's think about it. What you told, is that true? Is it true? I want y'all to feel, is it true? They can be whatever you want to be. You can be whatever he lets you be. When you white, you can do that. They can go to jail, get a criminal record, and still come out and be somebody. Once a nigga get a felon on his record, you can count him out. He pretty much done for life. He done. He is done. She is done. That's just being honest. You scarred with a felony, no felony. You cannot tell your kid they can be whatever they want to be. That's a lie.
That's right.
So you got to try to tie that in with this, with what you actually believe. All right. Romans 15:4, listen to the book.
For whatever Nikatah before.
For whatever was written before.
Nikatah for our Lamed.
Was written to show us. So that.
We through endurance.
Without giving way.
And Nakum of the Ketubim might have Tikva.
Consolation. Of the writings, we might have a cord, an attachment. Whew, that's a lot to think and a lot to fathom. Let's look at the Torah. 20th chapter of the book of, what's that, the 20th chapter of the book of 20, see that, 20:17. See that's all aha. I'm sorry, make that all aha dabarim. Let me see what that say. All make it 20. All aha. They call it Deuteronomy. They'll say, oh, he's teaching hatred, he's invoking violence. No, I'm teaching our people to respect themselves. You know, it's just sad that we have to be denied for telling the truth. It's sad that people got to see you as a threat. And that should show you just how strong you are of a people that they, put you through this kind of mass illusion that you're not anything, because they get afraid when you start talking about defending your right. That's not the way to do it. We got to, Dr. King wasn't like Dr. King was lying now, I stick my foot in this, right? I'm sick of it. Don't tell me about no Dr. King. Dr. King ain't getting killed today. You killed Dr. King yesterday. We dying today, okay? Dr. King bought your hype. Had Dr. King listened when they tried to tell him he needed security, when they tried to tell him that he was integrating these people in their burning house, a lot that he'd still been alive now. He'd been more effective had he stopped setting out people them pipe dreams or start walking out here and asking white folk for stuff with no guns and they got guns. You don't walk up to nobody with no gun and ask them for nothing. You got a gun, I got a gun. Now how you want to sell this? How you gonna walk up to some people with some guns that been shooting and killing you talking about, we gonna come out today with no guns and we gonna walk up and we gonna tell them with the love of Jesus. Go try it, nigga. I'm gonna be sitting right here laughing. I'm cracking on, man, Dr. King got stumped out so much. That joke, Dr. King, the first WWF wrestler. Man, make no sense get stomped out and drug out like that. Man, that been my landmark. King, I ain't going nowhere with you. Nigga, my head still got stitch marks. I'm not going back nowhere. That stuff, it didn't work. Man, y'all know how many niggas died over that Selma Bridge? Most of them ain't there. How many, the Edison-Patterson Bridge, how many of y'all ain't never went over that bridge? Never went. How many of them went over it? We went and looked over there. You listen, ain't nothing but death down them rocks. They ran them niggas over that bridge and made them folk fall there. Man, stupid clown. Got all them folk killed and hurt. You got no business leading nobody. Just stupid. Let's go back. Niggas, you crazy? Them folks still down that hole, laid out dead, and you want to go back? Now without a gun. Now without a gun. That's what bad. Do y'all know they sell you on this stuff, and nobody looks at how many people died with this nonviolent stuff he pulled? Nobody look at how many people got killed from this stuff. It didn't work. If it worked, why are you still marching? This is how dumb you are. I'm telling you, when Cain, his name ain't King, it's Cain. When Cain took a cross, Cain nonviolent. How many times y'all marched? Oh, young brother, you don't know we still, I know it because it ain't work. I'm taking aspirin for a headache I had when I was 5. What they tell you about aspirin? How y'all picked it up? I'm still marching by the same shift. It should have been other word. I said shift, like change for now. That he marched for. So how did it work? They ain't even, see that? Some stuff when you think about it, you see how they program your mind to make you think it worked. If it worked, why are you still marching? Matter of fact, for the same thing that King marched for. Hosea Williams. All these folk done already tried that stuff. It don't work. That stuff don't work, man. Don't let nobody make no fool out of y'all. You grown, you be real with yourself. You know it ain't work. They stopped killing you? You got your rights? Okay. Boy, if Dr. King was here today and seen y'all niggas, he said, boy, come on with me right now. I'm going to get your nigga. I'm going to get your head bust, nigga. If it's any young hoes, I want you to stay real close to me. I'll get lonely sometime because Rud ain't with me today. Yeah, right, that man play. I tell Dr. King, you been smoking rock, man. I'm not going to walk back out there. Them crackers and tore their head up out there. That's what I've been doing, slaying some dope while King was out there. But you had a better chance. It's 20-1. Listen, this is all our hot dabarim. They call Deuteronomy. It means, and these were the words. Don't forget whatever written the fourth time. What was it written for? Then let's learn something. Yes, listen.
When thou goest out.
This screen ain't did nothing nobody. That's for them niggas. That's for them bad niggas. Don't want to get it. Come on, listen.
When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies.
You said, and when you pray and do what? When you pray, say these words.
Against thine enemies, and see his horses and chariots, and they arm more than thou. Be not afraid of them, for Yahuwah thy Elohim is with thee, which brought thee up out of the land of Mizraim. Let me ask you a question. That's just simple thinking. I'm finna walk out. I walk out. I say, oh shoot, there's a bunch of folks out there. Woo! Why wouldn't I be afraid I see folk more than me? Why wouldn't I? There's more people than what I see. That's what I mean. Why wouldn't I be afraid? That he know I'm gonna be afraid. Why do you think he told me not to be afraid? Because you're going to be afraid. They're going to outnumber you. There's going to be more of them. You're on foot. These people on horses. They have chariots. This is going to make you afraid. They have squad cars. They have tanks. When you see them, they're going to be more than you. They're going to be more equipped than you are. But he told you to be not afraid. Listen to what he told me, because it got me for my consolation league. Tell him what he said after that. And it shall be.
Nope. He told me to be not afraid. Why?
Of them, for Yahuwah thy Elohim is with thee.
That did what?
Which brought thee up out of the rocks of Mizraim.
Is he the owner of Elohim? No, sir. So you got to tell me who with me. He said, your mighty one is with you. How do I know you? I'm the one that brought you up out of Mizraim. So you know what I'm able to do. See, the problem we got why Jesus ain't been able to help us, I ain't never seen Jesus do nothing. You hadn't even not in favor for you. See, you went out and you fought with a depleted God. You fought with one of these little false primitive God that he gave, and he made up and fabricated, gave it to you. He knew you couldn't win with it. Well, come on. Me and Cam get ready to fight. Hold on. I'm going to get a gun. Come on, Sean. I'm going to give you this so I can be fair. I'm going to get my gun, okay? What you do, how you use this, like wave it like this at me, like, all right, I'm going to go get my gun. Let me say, come on there where they can see. No, turn around where they see. How you supposed to use it? Ooh, that thing hurt. Stop, Cam, stop. I can't take it. So whenever I start doing something to you now, like I start beating you up, taking something, now I use your, ooh, that thing hurt me, Cam. That thing hurt me. Yeah, that thing got me scared of Cam, boy. I'm gonna go get my gun. That's what you gonna use. I gave it to him. You think I'm gonna give him something to beat me? What make you think this man gave you a God that was gonna let you be stronger than him? Yahuwah had to tell them, everybody you fought had a God, a Elohim. So I need to declare to you who's with you. The one that brought you out of Mizraim, because you're going to be scared when you see these people. And I told you not to be afraid. Why would I not be afraid? Because you said don't be afraid. It's because I'm going to make you Zakar. I am the one that brought you out from Mizraim, and it were horses and chariots then. They were more than you then. Now, you ain't supposed to be afraid, cause, the Spirit. That's dumb. You can't tell me not to do something that's already a human part of me. That's a part of me to be afraid if I see more than me. Unless I have consolation for Yahuwah, whose? Yours. Not just a Elohim, yours, possession. Who brought you up from the land of Mizraim is with you. I saw him bring us out. Yeah. That's our confidence. Yeah. They thought just pray. Man, so when I go out, so he let me know, I'm trying to condition your mind. Don't let those numbers get you and get you off. I know it's going to get you. It's going to scare you, but don't let that get you on. Hello? See if that Beth Dabari Hayamin, I think it's 32 and 7. Let me see. They call it Chronicles. Beth. Look at this. Why am I thinking 32? Beth Dabari Hayamin. Is it 30, 32? Let me see. 32, 7. 32, 7. Yeah. They'll call it 2nd Chronicles. So if it's 32, you have 6, 32, 7. That's 1. Hold on. So verse 7.
You want 7.
I want 7, and that's what I want. Da, Bari, Hi, Yah, Meme, 32, 7. We'll go back and we'll look. Let's see what happened. Listen.
Be strong.
And do what else?
And courageous.
Can we look this up? Can we look at the word strong and courageous? So I just found out what the English word is. Because my nigga don't speak no English. Me no speaking no English. I had a friend, he'd tell a girl, he was real loud. He'd be staring at him. The girl would be right now. Man, what's up with that hoe, man? She all like shit. You'd be like, he'll talk like that. Girl, he's like, hey, hoe, what wrong with you? You don't speak English, son of radar. Well, that don't be so funny. He'd be like, are you serious? He was loud, like he'll be right there. He'll be thinking. I guess he was talking like, you think we the only people hear you? He didn't care. It's some strange people. Let's see what strong is. Having the
power
to
move
heavy weights or perform other physical demanding tasks. That's what he told you to do. Be strong. Be strong. Be able to move weights. Huh? You know what the book told you in the 12th chapter of the book of Abarim, Hebrews 12:1. Therefore, seeing we also compassed about. Try to read the book we use in Jahid. Please don't bring you. I'm already fighting Dexter. I can't fight all these preachers. All right. Therefore, seeing we also compassed about with so great a side of witness, let us lay aside every
weight.
How you gonna do that?
Strong.
You gotta be strong. You see how it makes sense? You just let, because listen, according to the definition, see, that's why I say it makes it. How many of y'all strong, you had an idea. You never had an idea that the definition went to this extreme. Having the power to move heavy weights or perform other physical demanding tasks. Yahuwah said, I'm getting ready to give you a task, okay? Be strong. Be strong. Be able to move heavy weights. Be able to do some demanding task. Just like they were getting ready to go up to war. Be strong. Be strong. Be able to move heavy weights. Be able to handle heavy tasks, demanding tasks. Everything Yahuwah give you to do is demanding. Shaul told you in Ephesians 6 and 10, he said, find him my king. Huh? Be able to move heavy weights in Yahuwah. Be able to handle demanding tasks. Yahusha was strong. Hold on. Let me get it straight. You finna carry the Kataim of the whole world. The Kataim of the whole world, that's not a demanding task. What are you gonna have to be? Gotta be strong. Gotta be strong. Able to great. You know what Shalum told in the 6th chapter of the book of Ephesians? Having done all therefore to stand. You got to be able to do it. That's how you'll beat them out. Let me tell you the difference with these people enough. They're not willing to go as far as the Yahudim will go. They not. Listen, we the light for everybody. We the oil for everybody to follow. Because we coming in fighting with the right weaponry. We arming ourselves. We understand to be strong. And our fight is in Yahuwah. I don't think we're fighting for our liberties. We want the liberties. We want the rights to be able to do what he ordered us to do. They doing what they gods told them to do. They gods told them don't sell liquor on Sunday. Then he told them to sell it after church closed. Then he said, sell it all Sunday. Elohim told us that wine was a mark and strong drink is raised, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not even wise. Let us do what my Elohim told us to do. So we understand that he told them to be strong. Let's see courageous. I preached a sermon on the Wizard of Oz. Never been preached before in history. And the folks shut it down. So I stole it from Warner Brother. Warner Brother ain't never preached that.
That's right.
Get them preach. They say I stole something I took from Warner Brother. Anything, I increased Warner Brother, made them better.
That's right.
I showed you how you make a fool out of it. That's what they're doing. Listen, not deterred by danger or pain. Brave. That's what courageous is. Now, I ain't never called somebody plucky. I'm telling you that now. You call somebody that's in the street, you better have your hands up.
That's right.
Your hand better not be by your side. Like, what's up, plucky? Your hand better not be by your side. Your hand better be already swinging. Ain't that right? Plucky? I don't like that one. I think somebody was just trying to do something, trying to ease one in on you. Ain't that right? Yo, man, ain't got me to call you lucky either. That you to call them sissy. So not deterred by danger or pain, brave. Why y'all think these folk been able to defeat us? You know the first thing we be worried about when we got out there? Man, he gonna hurt us. Why you out there? Because they been hurting you. You see the psychosis. You don't know how dumb we are. The only reason them people went out there because they were being hurt. So at that point, they were trying to exemplify something. They just didn't have the proper leadership to tell them. If they knew what the words meant and what he was telling them to do, then you could perform it. But if you only know strong and courageous based off of what you thinking how it's used and not how it's actually defined, then you don't know what the order of the letter is. Hello, being able to move weights. How you talking about to the pulling down a stronghold? How you pull down a stronghold? You gotta be strong, able to move heavy weights, demanding tasks. But everything they give you is always the responsibility of Elohim. Everything Elohim, 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 Elohim. It is, but it doesn't make sense if you think about it. Does it make sense to say, pick me up 126, what I want? Borrow shit, he done beat y'all out. I ain't mad at him. The thinker. Why wouldn't he do it? We ain't doing nothing but teaching the word. What is he gonna holler? Casper the friendly ghost? All right. Isn't that right? Y'all know that's an arbitrary word. Now, he can't rap worth a damn, but that boy sure calls some scripture though, boy. You good. That's your gift. Y'all know the mean blood. I heard the man say, I know the man sing. But they know that word. These kids, what they gonna do? They know the word.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Getting taught the word.
Yes, sir.
Isn't that right? I ain't mad at him. Man, I'm telling y'all something. These kids here, Breeze was talking about them kids, how they coming, I gotta show them. I'm trying to tell you now, these kids serious. I told y'all, I said, a lot of y'all, I said, I don't work. I said, I can't count on you. Y'all remember I told y'all that? Man, Caleb stood right there and waited till I got through talking. He let me talk to everybody. He stepped, he whipped everywhere he got to. He got there, water. He said, I said, yeah. He said, I'm gonna ask you something. Well, he said, can you count on me? I said, I can count on you. He said, all right, got the vacuum, went to working. These kids they be looking. They be like, they ain't just sitting around. Them kids be like, I want to be counted on. I told, how you supposed to be somebody folk can count on? I don't know where folk get that stuff from. Man, that's for trying to showboat for pre. I had niggas around there. Them niggas ain't doing nothing today. Everybody that kind of stuff, they ain't doing nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing. They used to do that back when I was a brother, pull that junk. You all up in the man's face. You watch it, let me tell you something. Everyone I found that pulled that junk, they were always living some sloppy. Always. They'll look good on our pay, you get them. When you catch them with that mom and grandma junk, they doing something.
That's right.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man like he is. When I told you when.
That's right.
They start that food, I'm telling you, they start that stuff. They already got something going. And you gonna catch it, they're gonna get your mind on. Well, they really ain't saying, they just saying they're a man like him. They got some more junk they finna introduce. They got some more stuff they finna introduce. They just getting you warmed up. You're gonna be thinking first, oh, I mean, they ain't saying they're wrong getting pretty, they just saying they're a man too. Yes, they are. They got something to go with that. They just heating it up. See where you at. They gonna let it on loose. You gonna start seeing loose. See, my house, yep, that's how you know. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start at your house. I seen folks, man, I first came in, listen, I learned, I ain't seen, these folks don't do nothing new. It's the same stuff. I watch folks do that stuff, you learn, you realize, I see why you where you at. They had them good looking from me, I just watch, I said, I know where they at. They be at, they know that I ain't called no more, I ain't come around no more. I be like, I done seen enough. This 126. 126, Barashit, they call Genesis. Listen.
And Elohim said, let us make Adam in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish.
He said, and let them rule. So dominion is let him rule over
the fish of the yam,
and
over the fowl of the air,
Shamin,
and over the cattle, and over all the arat, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the arat.
Let's see what he said. He said, later on I'm going to do it. And so what did he do?
So Elohim barat Adam in his own image. In the image of Elohim barat he him, male and female created he them.
Does it make sense to make us in his image after his likeness, of him and Yahusha Mashiach, which means that man possessed flesh and he possessed ruach. But then I don't have none of the attributes that I can execute. I can mashpat, because Elohim judged. After he made it, you know what he said? It was two. If it wasn't two, what you think he was gonna do? Once he said it was two, he judged it. Ain't nobody come along and say, man, I hate trees. Trees are bad. You probably do, but I say it's good. Because if he looked and he said it wasn't good, they're going to tear it down. So he gave you that attribute. When he gave us these people and he showed us these people that come in against us, these other nations, you know what he told me? These people Russia. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to do. These people Russia. He didn't tell me these people were two. We went in among people, let us know not to touch those people. So we already knew they were two. But otherwise, we already knew. When they took possession from us, he let us know. Like when the Malak of Gerah, when he took Abraham's Isha, his wife, he let us know that's not good. And you don't give her back, you dead. And everybody with. They can think the way I operate, how I said do, that's what he's going to do with them. He wasn't just going to kill the man that took his wife. I'm going to kill that man. I'm going to kill every man you got among you. I'm going to kill all your cattle if you don't give them back. What you think, man? Because, you know, I don't nigga don't care about dying. But they care if their wife die. They care if their kids die. They care if their mama die. So Yahuwah want to make sure he struck a nerve. Just in case you one of them niggas, I don't mind dying. You care if your mama died or don't you? You care if all your kids died, don't you? You care if everybody you related to died, don't you? And everybody in your country died. Give her back. That's how serious he let them know it was. That's how serious you got to let it know to be to them. Don't touch these. I don't know, but I know they would think I said kill 50 here, kill 100. I'm just doing like Yahuwah. He said let them have. To me, all we saying, give these people the right to live. If you worried about 50 or 100 of your dying, don't touch one of mine. It ain't hard. Somebody got a sign. If anybody come in my yard and break in my house, I'm going to kill them. I want that sign down. Why? The man talking about killing whoever come in. You plan on going, get it down. It's offensive. That's offensive. That protest, get the sign down. Why you got to have a sign? You must be convicted. I assure you I have no problem with that person's sign. Because I'm telling you, did you read that man's sign? Yeah. I said, he got that out of my yard. Isn't that right? You know what that means, don't it? But you see I'm showing this out. How would that offend you? Sign in your, if anybody come in my yard breaking my house, I'm going to kill them. Take it down. You're inciting violence. The people that's offended with it are people that have been hit. This is why it's important for us to look at how he let them operate. Let's go back and look at what he told them. In Dabarim Hayamin, 2 Chronicles, they call it 32 and 7. All right, let's see what he told them. 32 and 7, be
strong
and
courageous.
This makes sense. Be strong
and courageous.
What is be strong?
Able to move.
Heavyweight
And objects.
and perform demanding tasks. Don't y'all know what we have to do as Yehudi? These are demanding tasks. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not commit adultery, thou shalt harm Yahuwah, he's your only Yahuwah, all your love, all your strength, all your nefash. You can't have no other. This is a lot of demanding stuff. Then you got other rituals you got to keep. You got to keep Shabbat. Then you got the muhars you got to keep. This is demanding. And if you ain't strong, you going to faint.
That's right. That's right.
It's demanding.
That's right.
You can't eat this. We get stuff. Everybody load the button. You got to get stuff and read. I ain't never made it look good, but let me read it. It's demanding. Everybody, hold on. I don't have time to read. Some of them walk down the aisle and just do like this.
That's right.
They don't care what's on no grill and what's in no ingredients. Just eat it.
That's right. That's right.
And how they gonna get you? Say the pig bad? Yeah, the pig bad. Pig if bad, yeah, but who made the pig? I'm gonna eat me a pig or something. So that's gonna be the justification. But he made the roaster for destruction. Isn't that right? But I'm just showing you, they'll get you, and some of y'all, Mike, will go for it. Isn't that right? Man, that's a good Bible, but I need to show it to preachers. I love that Bible. When your birthday, I'm gonna make you a cake. So be strong, which is able to move lift heavy weights or do demanding tasks, and courageous. Brave. What else? Not deterred. Not deterred by danger or pain. How many of y'all got kind of question these definitions? Brave. Brave is one of them, we know that. Plucky. Now, swing, start swing. He don't say plucky, that's right. Yeah, good answer. Plucky. I say that. Courageous. Do not fear, nor look confused or confounded. That's what we get us. See how they get you, because people see you're not sure. Before who? Of the Malak of Ashur, nor before the Paini of all the multitude that is with him. Because they're going to read your face. They're going to read your face and see you don't know what you're doing out here, do you? What you doing here, boy? You look dismayed. You look afraid, don't you? So I already know what you done something at your nigga. Because now I don't know what I'm doing. And he done caught you up. He told you before their faces, because they're going to read it and they're going to see that you are afraid. They're going to see that you don't know what you're doing. What's over written for them? What was it written for? So that we through what? Endurance, like courage, not giving way in the face of danger. Because they're going to read your face. him and his multitude are going to feel like they got you. For the one with us is than the one with
him.
Let's see what he told them. Verse 8.
With him is an arm of basar.
He said only an arm of flesh. So if he comes out, oh, I come with the name of Jesus, with the power of Jesus, we're going to beat you down, we're going to kill y'all niggas, we're going to destroy y'all. It's just you and your mouth. Mm-hmm. He told you, because let me tell you the first thing y'all need to consider, even when you're reading, why is he telling him with him is only an arm of flesh? Wouldn't I see that? But these people come out just like, why y'all think when America go out, these countries go out, they take their flag, they take their stuff with them? Because it's symbolism to their gods. All these fights, just like it's always been, is clashes of the gods. So they want you to believe that there's a mighty one with them. He said they only have flesh. That's all they got with them is flesh. The one who is with you is greater than them. But
with us is Yahuwah, our Elohim, to help us and to fight our battles. And the arm rested themselves upon
they relied. That's how they could rest. They could trust in. They relied on the words, the dabarim of Koskik Yahu, the Malak of Yehuda. Why wouldn't I believe he is our leader and that's our Elohim? I should know him. The people you've been putting your confidence in their words and what they say, they haven't been yours. They haven't been your leaders and they haven't been your Elohim. That's why I want to teach y'all to question everything. Why would he send you out and tell you not to fear and not to be afraid when you are, unless I have something that gives me confidence? See that? So now you can see that whatsoever written aforetime was written for our, that we through endurance, not give it away, and that's why they rested. That's why they rested, because they looked at, they relied on that. That was always their confidence that Yahuwah was with them. But there are other things that's going to come out at you, and it's going to make you question whether or not, why did he have to look how to keep emphasizing with you, your Elohim, so you know it's some baloney. I can feel better when something belongs to me. I can feel better when I know something's in favor for me. I needed to know that. That's how you defeat them. How a nigga gonna win a fight here and stay here? No more you gonna win a fight in Mizraim and stay there. You gotta go. You can't stay here no more. Yahuwah know it. You gotta leave. That's why niggas ain't ready to fight for their right and for their freedom the right way. They ready to keep buying signs. Who getting paid? Dollar Tree. They get them cheap market. Gonna take $55,000 of them. You can go pay $9 buy the right market at Offer Depot and save money. They got about 59,000 pins that done wore out. They wasn't but $1. So is your brain. Couldn't have been no more than $1.
That's right.
So you start looking at why you always been defeated. Yeah. Because they knew you weren't skilled in fighting. How you think Goliath was able to come and punk our people out? Because they had nothing to rely on. They forgot. Everything they can't think about it. Whenever people came to fight you, they will always try to disdain your Elohim. Because they knew he keeps telling you to trust in him. He keeps telling you to do something based off of him. So I got to ridicule him because that's your confidence. And I got to try to take some of you down from fear, who has fear. And that's how I'm going to take them down. Don't you know the book says if you got fear, you can't be perfect? Because fear going to put doubt down. I put you on a high bed. I said, walk out that bed. You said, whoo, no, I ain't walking out that bed. When it come and say that's fear. So he ain't talking about no, that's how folks stupid. He ain't playing, walk on off. Nigga, break your head. And you all talking, I'm going to kick you in your back. That's stupid. You going to have fear. Your body designed to be that way. You like, that's high. Your brain going to calculate everything. I'm going to break something. I could die. No, ain't walk. You get back from the edge. When you start pride your mind, say, don't even get near there. Nigga, You so scared, you'll jump because you so scared. Get back. I know, because I know I'd do that. Get back. I don't play with them heights. I used to be able to do that did roofing. Been a long time. My first roofing job, when I went up down that roof, I stayed. I didn't go to until I said, I better than get back. That man told me, he said, listen, man. He said, you don't got that roof, he gonna fire you. I said, what? He said, yeah. He said, you can't have no man up here scared. He said, you up here scared, he gonna fire you. I had to go back down that ladder. Well, it was rough. Then you get there, man, you go up the ladder, that ladder start bouncing out the wall, you still be climbing. You do it every day, you don't even think nothing about it. You go up the ladder start coming out a little bit, you just keep moving. You go on up, don't think nothing about it. But the first time, it was just the fear of it. The fear, because it was something I hadn't done. I just get a job, man, you go up on the road, you look down, you like, yeah, I'm gonna step in until we get ready to go home. Had he not told me that, I'd still been up there now. They had to give me the word. Y'all can't see me. I'd have been out there. That was in Duluth. That for niggas was even out there. Before they built a crow out there in Duluth, going out Peachtree Industrial, I still been in there. Y'all niggas right, I been on that building preaching. Tired to, knee hurt. I've been telling that thing though, if you stop and listen. So you can see, and the people relied on the
Navarene.
So you see why it's important that whatever was written the 4 times gonna give you consolation. This gave them consolation. This doesn't just give you consolation, it is the fact that you see the effects of it. How they work is always to try to diminish his works by giving another title, another name, try to give it another natural occurrence. They can explain what happened in Mizraim when the water turned to blood. It was believed a mudslide had come and gone into the water and turned the water red. Because you know mud inside of water would turn reddish. And it would be somewhat similar, close enough to people say, it's red like, but it wasn't actual blood. Because they always try to look for a scientific way to explain what happens versus acknowledging Elohim told them what was going to happen. Right. See, it was the fact that people who were there, who sort of our arm, our people, they were told before it happened. So let's go with your mudslide. But did you know it was going to happen? Mm-hmm. Did you know that Yahuwah was going to cause it to happen? So whatever you want to say, he said, I let you know about it before it happened.
Right.
Every sign, every art he worked, none of our people just believed it because he did it. We believed it because he told it to us. That's why they had confidence and they rested on what he said. Because he had proven himself to be a man that whatever he said he going to do, he did it. 19:23. 23:19. What I want. But Mark Bar. Start. Let's start the fight. But Mark, but they call number. Anybody gonna get mad but Shadeem's. All right. 23:19. Listen.
Elohim is not a ish that he should kazar, neither the bin of Adam that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it to?
Let's see what he told us.
Behold, I have received a mar to Barak, and he hath Barak, and I cannot reverse it.
I can't revoke it. That's what he wants to know. He was trying to tell us that he was not a man of a low estate like that. That he would tell you something that he wouldn't do it. That's why he said it. You know, the first thing he let Balaam know that there was a people that were coming up. And this people was not to be Allah, cursed. He said, this people is Barak. Do not all are these people. Do y'all know the works that were done in order to get that man to all are us, to curse us? People came to see Balaam and talked to Balaam. And he tried to tell them people when he saw him. He said, from the top of the rock, he said, I see him. He said, and the people were going to dwell in safety. He said, let my last estate be as theirs. When he heard it, he was pissed. He said, I hired you to go into all of these people. He said, but you done Barak them. He said, how can you all are somebody that Elohim done Barak? Elohim had already designated that this people was not going to be Allah. So don't waste time. But all of these things happen so we could see that nobody could deter him from what he said. Not even Nabaim. I can't decide, you know what? I'm finna command curse on all Yahusha. He said he can't do that. We don't have that relationship. He can't do that. He said, I already done designated that this arm is going to be Barak. And when Balaam let him know, he told him. He said, he told me to Barak y'all. And he done it. He said, and I can't even revoke it. I can't overturn it. He's already ruled on. Once the judge done rule, it takes a higher court. Ain't a court higher than Yahuwah. That's why he couldn't revoke it. You know your courts. You got your little smaller county court, state court. You get all these courts, you get your federal court, your appellate court, you get Supreme Court. You can't overturn no Supreme Court. The Supreme Court don't want to overturn the Supreme Court ruling. Can't overturn it. That's the highest court in the land. So when these people try to come along, and that's how they've been defeating us. They made us think that we were going to be all our cursed if we didn't do what they told us. That we were going to be all out if we didn't serve these people. But Yahuwah done already designated, I'm going to Barak this arm. I'm going to bring this arm up, and these people cannot curse us. The authority, power they got, we gave it. We surrendered, gave it over. Come on back to what we were reading. Well, we ain't come in here. Give me back over to all our hard dabarim. Do the wrong side, get them finished out. They're gone. Some of them been gone, but we try to make it work anyway. So I got to get all this in while I'm still in the land of living. Because I know after my departure, I know what y'all going to do. 20th chapter, you put 23. If you want to preach your own thing, then let me know now. We talk to Dexter. 20. Maybe I can get you there with Dexter. I don't know. I don't know. Is Dexter taking them more preachers? Do you know? That's it. You hear that? The wife, she said submit an application, Dexter get back with you. Yeah, you come here. You didn't know about the Ben? Where you been? All right, 20 and 1 of the book of all our Hadabarim. Listen.
When thou goest out to battle against thine enemies, and seest horses and chariots, and a arm more than thou, be not Yara of them. For Yahuwah thy Elohim is with thee, which brought thee up out of the Arats of Mizraim.
He's with you. All right, come on.
And it shall be, when ye are come nigh unto the battle, that the Kahan shall approach and speak unto the arm. And shall say unto them, Shama, O Yasharal, ye approach this Yom unto battle against your enemies. Let not your lob faint, Yara not, and do not tremble, neither be ye terrified because of them.
So that tells you don't panic, nor tremble before them. And that's similar. That's why they heard some of the same words when Koski spoke to them.
That's right.
That's why the people could rely on it. They didn't hear nothing new when they heard what Koski told them in all our Hadab in Dabari Hayamim, Matter of the Days Chronicle. They told them it's a similar word. Look, they couldn't panic nor tremble. Where?
Before.
He told them don't do it before they face. Don't do it. They're going to use that. They're going to use that. That's why you got to be strong, but your confidence can't just be a confidence you just self-build up. It's got to be built up on your amunah. So when you palau, it got to be in the Ruach HaKodesh.
That's right.
They saying building up on yourselves, on your most kudash amunah.
That's right.
That's right. You building up. That's you doing some work. Come on, verse 4.
For Yahuwah, your Elohim, is he that goeth with you.
See that he keep letting you know. See, your Elohim is the one who goes with you to do what?
Fight for you against your enemies, to save you.
To yasha you. He said, I'm going with you to fight. What you scared if I'm with you? Listen.
And the officers shall speak unto the arm, saying, what each is there that hath built a new Beth, and hath not dedicated it? Let him go and return to his Beth, lest he moot in the battle, and another each dedicate it.
Sit down. Come on.
And what each is he that hath planted a vineyard, and hath not yet eaten of it, Let him also go and return unto his beth, lest he moot in the battle, and another ish eat of it.
Or use it for fruit, which is Pyra. And
What ish is there that hath betrothed in a Shah and hath not taken her? Let him go and return unto his beth, lest he moot in the battle, and another ish take her.
would marry her. All right. Then
The officers shall speak further unto the arm, and they shall say, What ish is there that is Yara and faint-hearted? Let him go and return unto his beth,
so
lest his Akim lob faint as well as his lob.
that ministry can't take no scary nigga. See what happened? That's what happened. That's how important it is to pay attention to what he's trying to tell you. You know why he looked at that and they approached in this book? They already had an episode that's happened. Who know when? Tell them what happened with no. He's exactly right. 100,000% correct. But Mark brought him to go get the 13th chapter.
Yes, sir.
That's how Caleb, he remembered Caleb, because Caleb told him they'd be well labeled. He said, let us go up at once. Caleb didn't even want to wait. When they brought back the fruit, and they brought back the pomegranate, they brought back the grapes, that's how we know it was Yahusha. You know how they made wine?
Great.
From grapes. You know how they brought them things, they bared it on their shoulders.
That's right.
They had broken it. Listen, they had the grapes on their shoulders. They were bearing. That's how we knew it was Yahusha. They brought it down. They bared them on their shoulder and brought them down. Let me tell you something, folks. We're better people than what y'all thinking. He realized, he told them, those people made the people law fake. The folk wept all that later. They left. They said, man, we were like grasshoppers in their sight. They declared that they said the place was walled all the way up to Shamaim. When Caleb heard it, Caleb steeled the arm.
That's right.
Told him, let's do it now. Why even wait? He said, we be well labeled. So their defense is down. He let them know their defense down. That wall didn't mean, they said defense is down. They ain't pay attention to what we got from them now. So I know we can swoop in and take them. 29. And
Verse 29?
verse 9, you at 21?
I thought you said 29.
Creepy. I told him about the 13th chapter. Go ahead.
And it shall be, when the officers have made an end of speaking unto the arm, that they shall make captains of the armies and lead the arm.
Okay.
When thou comest nigh unto the city to fight against it, then proclaim Shalum unto it.
What happened?
And it shall be, if it make thee answer of Shalom, and open unto thee, then it shall be that all the arm that is found therein shall be
You should sit down and
tributaries,
pray with them and just say, y'all take care now and be safe.
shall be tributaries unto thee, and they shall serve thee.
You didn't know why white people scared of you and you looking at your book. You gonna open up? Let me in. You know you're gonna have to start working with me, right? Cause you open that door, I'm gonna come in and kill you. Now, how you explain this? You think he left that in your book? That when you approach to a city, those folks had to open that door up to you, and it ain't just so, okay, y'all good. All y'all work for us now. That's it. That's your only, that's it. Everybody had to surrender. Guess what? Y'all ain't gonna get it. Y'all want to understand how that works? This is what happened now. I'm just tell you how it works. And it shall be, if it answers Shalom with you and opens to you, then it shall be that all the armed people who are found in it shall become tributary to and shall, which is conjunction. Behold, I stay at the door, and if any each open, because you're going to serve me. What's the purpose of telling he's standing at your door knocking? Your opening is a part of Shalom. That's how you greet me. And you now going to be serving me. I just read it with you. Just put it together. I'm just good at what I do. Think about it. And it should be, if it answers Shalom with you, and then it shall be that all the who are found shall become to, and that's why he told her he was standing knocking. See, when you know the book, you know what you're supposed to do. What you want, Jesus? Yo, stupid self. White man get you killed. That's all I need was a teacher.
That's right.
So I'm sure it makes sense.
Yes, sir.
That's what they were doing, searching out to see who we're going to open up, who we're going to let him in, who we're going to serve him. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. See, they think our teaching all about just destruction. It's also giving us an understanding on the importance of what we're supposed to do with him. Now, if you understand what your operation was, then you should understand what his is. So if a person resisted and didn't open the door, what was you supposed to do with that person? So you know that's going to be judgment. So everybody that opened and surrendered, guess what? You let them live. That's how we get Cain. By complying. You see that? Police looking for an armed dangerous criminal. If he go and open, let him come in, if he ain't black, then let him live. But if he don't open and come out, they keep saying come out, what they gonna do? You know, come in and kill him. You commit qatar, you're a dangerous man, you're a dangerous woman. You should be killed. But he coming to try to reason with you. So I'm a knock. If you're open, then I'll put you to tributary and I'll let you serve me and I'll let you live. But if you resist and you fight, then it's I gotta damn, he gotta be like Delary. Now I gotta cut you. Mm-hmm. Now I gotta cut you quick. Oh, you gonna shoot me in my pinky toe. I see him, I see him over there. Huh? Somebody feeling good. I heard that, Kevin. Ha ha, Nemo. But y'all understand now how important it is to know your writings, understand your writing, encompass your writing. And it's unfortunate if other people find you as a threat, but you gotta understand, this has happened before. See, when everybody understood how you were to the letter of the Torah, to the law, and understood that you were going to implement and you were gonna follow your Torah, they already knew where they stood. That's why people were resistant and ready to fight you. What you gonna do when you come to my city and I got all these wonderful, nice sisters in here? What y'all gonna do with them? When you come in my city and I got all these women in here, they are laid with a man and they ain't been married. Because when you came in the city, you could take the city, you kill all the men and take the women. Only those that hadn't known a man. Why y'all think people have been so hesitant, resistant, and fighting against us? Don't y'all know there is a conspiracy to keep us from knowing what you were supposed to do? Because what are you going to do with these rainbows, which was your beret, the rainbow, but they've taken it and they made it for sissies. So surely you were going to go back and take your stuff. They've taken your beret. Like I said, they done took the Elohim and made him like corruptible Ish and four-footed beasts and creeping things. That's what they did. That was your beret. When you saw the bow, he said, you were going to know that I was keeping my beret with you. That said, you will see the rain. You said, man, you who are keeping it? All of a sudden, you see RuPaul around. It's a raining man. See? You think they're going to let us take their Jesus and make mark out of him like that? And flag them all around these places? They're not going to let us do it. They ain't going to let you do it with their flag, but they're going to do it with stuff Elohim gave you. Because they don't mind sitting in your face making a fool out of you. They don't want you to know this. You don't put and teach no slave no stuff like this. What you supposed to do? I'm your master. I tell you to do something. What you supposed to do, boy? What y'all supposed, that's right, what you supposed to do, God? You ain't no woman, you a girl. What you supposed to do when your master tell you to do something? And you gonna stand here in my face and you ain't gonna be afraid of me? You gonna be strong and courageous? Man, you mess around, all these slaves mess around and take their plantation over. And that's what they couldn't have. One scared nigga keep their whole place alive. Oh, I thought it was master, get back to work, get back to work. Man, he been working. Man, he working harder. Get back to work means work harder. That's how they get you. They kept scared nigga mixed in among us. Why are we trying to escape? You're like, are you serious? Shh. We ready to go down by the riverside? Everybody just stay, we ain't going tonight. I ain't mean to tell the plan if I did. I get you every time, make you stay there. That's what they use these people. Don't y'all know they plant these people among us, they'll come in with that fear to get people to be passive like that so you'll be accepted of it. Those people didn't do it. You got a book still reading about them. You ain't in no book, niggas just know you. Everybody know scary nigga. Everybody know cowardly nigga. You're afraid, and don't know why. You built up everybody else's stuff. None of these people won't have a culture that wasn't for you. Come on, man, please. I know anywhere no Chinese people know about having no flag with no red sun in the middle of it. You had to see us. These folks don't know about that stuff. All these folks done took all your culture, know about being no emperor. All folks got it from us. They just sitting around there eating on wood. Man, them toothpick. Man, give me a fork.
That's right.
Man, we got silverware. We ain't got time for all that food, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, folks, we superior. It's just, man, don't let folks just get mad. Listen, it's cultures out here. Every culture just got to get under the way it's at. The so-called Negro culture has been instrumental in the building up of all these other nations. Everybody done took and learned from you. Whether it be perfumes, cologne. We ain't got that we met them. Miss Raheem had them. We've always had them. Even when you read the 7th chapter of the book of Marsha Lee, the woman clearly told, he said, met him a woman with a tie of a harlot. She was loud and stubborn, but she told him what she did with her bed. She said, I perfumed it. That's right, with myrrh and aloe. We've been had that stuff. Now let one of these little white lotion come out. Them folks got a smith. They ain't got nothing but a cactus, the little prick off a cactus. 100% cactus. Nigga, you ain't got no cactus in that lotion. Probably got Cactus Jack. You ain't got no cactus up in that nigga. Man, we'll have all this stuff. We've been using this stuff. Now these folks come back and sell it back to you, olive volée. What a nigga doing with an olive volée? I ain't smell you got here. I seen that look, she said, I think I got it. Man, we used to have stuff. She used to use that Ambi. You remember that Ambi? You use Ambi? Now Ambi was for black people. Y'all remember that Ambi? That was in the 70s was big. It was even black. Even the container was black. Ambi was popular, was real popular. It didn't smell worth nothing. Well, you remember Ambi, Uncle Ted? Don't worry about it. You're still a young fella. Take time. When you get a little older, you'll learn about it. Ambi was huge. You remember Ambi, don't you? Y'all remember that Ambi? It was black. It cultured to black. Yeah, but you know what? Walmart put it be way somewhere. You won't even know where it's at. Walmart got a black section about that wide. When nigga had to go to Walmart to get black hair product, it bad out here. They're bad. They knew. You know why they did that? And they make yours so small? Because they need nigga pennies too. You gotta drag them, saying, make them feel like they care about you. Go look at how much white lotion they got. Jergens. All them lotion, them for white skin. They ain't got nothing for no nigga skin. They got that razors. That's what you supposed to take. Cut your arms on you, the blood to massage them. They don't make nothing for niggas. That's that man under with shampoo. What kind of shampoo y'all use? These y'all be using Pearl. They don't use no maintain. They don't know about that. They'll be using that Pearl, that 99. How many y'all buy that 99-cent shampoo? Cause shampoo. Say he honest. That's you say you used to. So you still in conviction. I said, how many y'all do it still? How long you been broke off from it? About the day? Years? How many years? 13. Kids, you seen any of it around now? You stopped buying it too. I tell on him. Who else got still? Yeah, they get that stuff. Be Pearl. What's the other cheat when they have a nigga? White Rain. No, good and well. Nigga ain't got no swab. I ain't gonna lie, you to use all that. Man, you like, man, shampoo is shampoo. But let me tell you the difference and how they get you and it hurt you, right? White hair and black hair, they call, just both of them, just got name, are not the same texture, okay? With white hair, you're stripping oil. White people produce a lot of oil in their hair, so they have to get shampoo that helps get the oil out. With people of color, we have to get something that's essential putting oil in, moisturizing. So you get that grease, that shampoo strips your hair. So for us, it's not, not advantageous. It's really not productive for us to use it. But we didn't know. We came, I did the same. You got Pearl with 99 cents, that's what you got now. Man, shampoo is shampoo. Head and shoulder ain't for us. Y'all got it? So it's a lot of stuff, like even with that, a lot of things just broke us down because you have to feed your man. Just like white people have to feed eating cauliflower, like eating a lot of raw, like stuff like celery. I cut up and put in some dressing. I'm just not finna walk around just chewing no celery. I know it ain't gonna work for my melon, cause I'm gonna be sick. I already know it before I eat it. Once I'm talking about something be sick, I'm gonna need collard green, cooked. They can be raw, like you don't make them hot when you warm them up, but they be real nice and warm. I eat them, I suffer and I do that. So you gotta feed our melon. But it be on a lot of foods feed your melon and your intelligence. You don't see no Chinese folks sending no, a whole family of Chinese folks sitting over there and this is it. Now it's fun, ain't it? Cause you know what, you're right, you'll bust out laughing. We the only nigga be sitting here and loading on everybody at the restaurant. Folks don't go do that. You ain't finna sit on a whole family of Chinese folks. I'm not saying that there's no Chinese people that don't eat some of the black food, but it's gonna stick out to you, so you're gonna be looking saying, wow, that look funny. Exactly, it look real funny. What you think they said all the niggas sitting in Chinese, Japanese restaurant? In the Mexican restaurant, niggas everywhere. I ain't niggas tell me, y'all eat Thai, I eat Buddha, y'all eat too much stuff. There's too much going on. I can't eat no everything. I don't eat no Indian food. I can't eat no baby throw up. If you stink, I can't eat your food. I'm just mad, if you stink, if I smell you and you stink, I ain't gonna eat your food. You could be a 190 proof nigga. If I smell you stink, no, I'm not eating that food. Cause I know your booty ain't far from that bowl. I don't know. Once I smell you stink. I can't eat that stuff. I'll throw up in my mouth. So I just ain't gonna eat it. I'm funny like that. I can't do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it. But no, I ain't gonna be able to eat that. Your body gotta be like washable. You want me to eat it? It got to be right. Your Buddha, everything got to be like Buddha looted, just fresh and fruited. I can't be sitting around eating like that, man. Nope, it's dangerous. But see, now us, we sit down everywhere. I'm guilty. I like some Japanese food. I ain't gonna tell no lie I like it now. I'm guilty. Brother, did I sin? Hey man, brother, did he say it? Did I say it? No, he said, cause they like it too. But just using it for the end of looking at this, we spend a lot of time eating other cultures' food and we don't really embrace our own. Because our food is a part of who we are. Okay, when he put Yahusha and decided to put Yahusha into their own land, he gave them a food that was conducive to their survival. Okay? From meats, even to vegetables, even to fruits, okay? Pomegranates, all these are really high antioxidants. You see what I'm saying? All the stuff he gave them really high. Grapes and the seeds of grape have a lot of benefit. The grapes are really not as good as the seeds. The seeds have more beneficial use than the fruit. So Yahusha was well sustained. Cucumbers, very good for dehydration. Very good for blood pressure. Everything he gave them, it was conducive to their living. Blood pressure by them comes from poor diet and stress, bad circulation. You sitting out here, you already traveling, you move. He set them somewhere in a place to where it could be essential to them. Y'all got it. He put things to their comfort. Convenience store, Yahuwah is the founder of convenience store. and delivery. Uber Eats, Yahuwah. He reined in quails to their field. I'm not impressed with Uber Eats. They stole it from Yahuwah. Domino, Pizza Hut, they all stole it from him. Y'all got it? So all this stuff we talking about, we get it. Bread, first thing in the morning. What? That came from him. I'm not impressed with Lil John. What? We been had that. Manna. We been had everything. He gave us things that were conducive to us. So they got us out here and messed us up and put us on cornbread. I'm telling y'all. Now I eat some cornbread. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Now let's get out, I might deny it. I eat some cornbread. But cornbread wasn't actually our food. We got a lot of stuff we got with them. They fat us up. You go in the Middle East, you look, a lot of our bread was flat. I'm being honest with y'all. You go to the Middle East, nobody, let me tell you something. Nobody, this stuff we eat, you go back to Africa, nobody eats this stuff. They put on nothing about no collard green. These folks, listen, if you go and look, the other foods we eat are a lot more richer. He sustained it, but now we done got more intelligent. This stuff don't sustain. When the book told her at the time, it's ignorant. But now, yeah, we had no choice. We was on a ruler. We didn't buy it. We had to take what they had. We had to shop in our separate store. You can go whatever store you want to now. So a lot of stuff they gave, we started to learn. It was good for the time because we was ignorant. We didn't know. We thought this was our origination spot. They came, they gave us a lot of stuff they don't even eat. I said, being honest, they get a lot of stuff that fatten us up. Fat made her lazy, made her sorry, made her don't do nothing. Now the Mexican come in, he like the best thing since sliced bread. He come in, oh man, Mexican build a house. He ain't built no house fast enough. He'll F up a house quicker than we will. Next time I work with these fathers saying, you got to check behind them. When them niggas get a nail in the hammer, start going, watch them because they'll tell a lie. How that one to get busted out? You see taco burrito hanging out of her. No, amigo, never see that one. How does taco burrito get hanging out of her? Oh, I think your cousin came over here. I ain't no cousin. I ain't even got, everybody in my family dead. I'm telling them lie. They'll not tell a lie. I got some pretty decent, but they'll tell a lie now. They'll stick a nail somewhere it don't go. But you have to catch them jokers. You don't catch them jokers, what? Man, you had to walk behind them jokers, them framers. Them jokers walk through there and shoot something ain't got no bill. Then they're like, come here. So come here, nigga. Oh, don't play, nigga. You see what you done. So they say you'll go, me come back in. Why? I'm like, me, do it now. Me, no, come back. They tell a lie. Somebody supposed to get, man, you come back, you keep checking. They never done. You have to stay on them. That's why they so fast, because they'll have to do something. You don't stay on top of them and keep eyes. No, you can't do it. You got to put eyes. Let me see what you doing, Migo. That tall. You got to be fast. You that tall. You don't know when a hawk going to come snatch you up. Man, if I was that tall, you know how scared I'd be how fast I'd be working? I'd be pissed like every time you see all that be wet. I smell the size of a rat and a gerbil. You got me on the move, man. Yeah. You can't move slow, man. We that short, man. You'll get snatched up. You all right? Why you getting kind of thick, Mike? Think about that diet plan? Yeah. Mike said, not at all. No, but we'll come back and deal with this. I don't want to hold y'all too long. But at the end of the day, what we got to do is make sure we understand salvation, how to obtain it, how to embrace it, then how to keep it. Y'all got it? That's just being honest. These are things that we really have to set back to consider. How to really obtain salvation. But in order for me, this is my perspective of it. You got to look at the things that kind of hamper you around you. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you like me. I want freedom. I want without restrictions of these people. I just want it. It doesn't work for me. It doesn't make sense. It's like it's an altercation waiting, unless I become passive, like a lot of you guys. Otherwise, it's going to be an altercation. It's got to come. Because I ain't going to be sitting around trying to bite my lip and hold me. Like, you got to bite your lip and hold your tongue. Why are we living in society? You got to bite your lip and hold your tongue. I ain't saying you should go out and just be belligerent with people. But it's the fact if they come to agitate you, you just do what they say. Just be quiet. Don't fight on the street. Do you tell this to white people? So then this don't apply. That's the problem I got. Does this apply to everybody else? Baby, just be quiet. Baby, don't talk. Baby, they gonna kill you. Do white people have these conversations? I'm an adult. If I have a right to ask questions, I have a right not to agree with something. And then it comes down, I'm going to get shot. Just be quiet, baby. Come on, baby. They're going to kill you. No, they're going to kill you. Mama crying, snot bubble. It's like, why we live in a society where you got to get shot for asking a question? Why you got to mishandle somebody? Just do your job. You don't like this dude. Are you serious? Now, Pastor Tom don't say that. You don't kill you. No, be like Dr. King. Kill them with kindness. How many shots do you get with kindness? Because I don't have that gun. I kill them out no. I ain't got to kill them out no kindness. Man, them blanks. Yeah, isn't that right? I'm going to get me a shirt made. Don't try to steal it. You steal it, you're going to burn. I tried booking up another shirt in now. But on there, I tried killing with kindness, and the nigga keep living. So, and on the back of the shirt, put it out. So now I keep my other gun. Yeah, that killing with kindness ain't going to work. We done did that. We done been kind as you can be to these people, and we still dying. I said, man, what Dr. King got? Ain't have a gun, didn't carry a knife, and he's a proponent for don't hit him back. And they still use the gun on him. Yeah, I feel like turning my guns in now. Something moving in me must be the love of God. That's about the dumbest idea I've heard in my life. The man got killed and had no gun, no knife, and you had the sniper shoot him? What kind of coward sniper shoot a man who won't even fight? How do you think you a man? You laid down a sniper shot a turtle dove. Nigga down here a hunter. Are you serious? You sniper shot the kindest raper we ever known? Oh, he rough on them hoes now. Ain't gonna tell no lie. He need to pay for that one. I know some folks out there love Dr. King. You can love him. But they're wrong. They're wrong. I don't care nobody that. As an orator, speaker, I ain't gonna tell no lie. Dr. King, boy, that thing can do something to you. I listened to Dr. King mess when he preached. I didn't get nothing out of it. Speech was good. I don't know what Dr. King was talking about. I kept wanting him to break out how I had a dream. I'm like, Dr. King, you ain't doing too good with this church thing. You probably start out there marching. That church thing wasn't working out for Dr. King. I'm just, man, he dropped up, man. That man, church, you thought, man, all them folks in that street, they get through. Oh, I got all these niggas out here in front of Lincoln Nuts today. Come Sunday morning, I want to see our church. Man, I ain't coming to church, Dr. King. I'm be honest, I ain't gonna tell no lie. Them niggas want to come out there. Remember Joe wasn't coming to church with Dr. King, man. That's it. Now you won't let us touch them hoes. I just, man, these folks tell us, y'all didn't know, that man church wasn't packed for one all out no door. You remember folks all outside the door of Dr. King church? No, he ain't pack out no church like that. That might tell the truth. Dr. King pack out no church like that. Dr. King packed him out now when he did Emmett Till funeral. That called, he was a nigga kill, folk come out of compassion. Might come and hear that stuff. Folk that be around these folk know these people, they know they full of junk. That's what y'all need to tell the truth. I had family member like that, if folks in life. I'm a proponent for this. Y'all know folk full of junk, quit covering them up. It don't make sense to talk about white folk that doing wrong and you let these folk walk around here and they get away with doing wrong. If it's true, I read that thing, man, that woman said that man, that he let one of the preachers lay on top of her and he looked her in the eyes, that bastard should have died that day. I tell the whole family and their grand, dig it dad up, I tell them too. You said it, you think I'm finna sit here and watch some nigga lay on top of one of my members? And I'm gonna tell him, get that's how raper, I hold that hoe down. Dr. King, can you imagine looking up in my eyes while I'm giving somebody instruction on how to rape you? Man, you supposed to die today. Don't die tomorrow, die today. Y'all hear me? That's serious, man, that's serious. I don't forget stuff like that. I'm a proponent for what's right. I don't go along with that stuff. He ain't did nothing I appreciate. Absolutely nothing. Once I learned that you say here you had sex with these members and you're a wife and you instruct me how to rape your own sheep, come on, man, please. You wasting time. Whole King said, take it apart, throw all the bricks away. Don't make sense. That's what I don't get with niggas. This is what pissed me off with niggas. How you gonna go and ask for Robert Lee statue come down? What did Robert Lee them do? Rape and kill black people. So King get to rape and keep him. They don't ask for Ulysses Grant to come down. Thomas Jefferson, they're gonna take him down, but you gonna keep Dr. King. Man, niggas ain't, y'all know what you're, they ain't nothing. That's why I can't respect, it's hard to respect y'all like that. Cause you know what I'm saying, it's like, how that work? What I'm telling white folk I don't want them doing, I don't want no nigga to do it either. The only person I said, they said, well, Dr. King did. I said, well, I ain't know Dr. King bad. I ain't backing off of nothing. That's crazy. See, that's what I'm telling you. You can't let people do you like that and you're going to go along with it. If you're against people doing wrong against you, you're against everybody doing it. And you expect better out of your own than you expect out of anybody else. I wouldn't expect that I know Ulysses Grant. I know he was good to rape him at least 50 times. He only 50. Come on, I can't do this. I'm going to take this on the road. Ulysses Grant on what bit? Come on in. Come on in. That's how I got. One more run, boy. Come on. You got to bring them peas. Then we're going to dump them out. Let them pick it. We're going to dump them out. We're going to laugh and say, ha ha, we had fun with bad peas. I'm saying, how you going to do that, though? See, what I try to do, and I want y'all to just remember my living. You'll remember a lot more when I move. Please be fair. Be fair in your judgment and your assessment of people. Don't go and try to condemn another race of people for doing something wrong that you said that was hurtful, destructive to you, but then if it's a so-called nigger black leader, you are okay him and make excuses for him. You wrong. Everybody do you wrong. I can hear kids like, man, if I found out my dad, listen, I thought about that. I said, I miss my dad. If I knew that my daddy had a thing for little girls, if I knew my daddy raped white women, white girls, he ain't my daddy. Yeah. He ain't my daddy. End of story. I tell it to anybody and I stand on the 8-way to Sunday. I don't go along with him, but he ain't my daddy. He never lived, he don't exist to me. Because I don't go along with it. I don't go along with white men raping black babies and black women. So how am I going to go along with a black man doing the white one? But I know y'all, you got your family, you got to love them, you got to try to make everybody feel like they're somebody when they ain't nothing. So when we go out and we take our stand for what we do, the first thing I do, make sure we right. Y'all hear me? Don't be worried about how your other family going to feel about it. That's me. I got integrity. Integrity means I stand for something. If I find out they did it, don't make me no flying figure. My dad is wrong. Yeah. I know them. They'll know they'll do it and they'll still love them to death. They'll still support. It don't make no difference. My dad was a good man. Your daddy went shift. On tissue. Your daddy couldn't even swear around the bowl in the toilet if you flushed it. Alicia went first. Come on. I had one more sit. Alicia got it. Now, Cat, you be so late. Before he clap, he do like this. Then he go. Let Cat be so many folk done beat you up by the time you gotta go. You know what you gotta do? You gotta keep kicking like this because you don't know when one gonna come. You working though. That's the thought. But y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all have integrity. Yes, sir. Have integrity. Please, y'all, don't support your family. Also, I told him about a cousin died. He went on Facebook and just swung at the whole family. Yeah, they talking about it. He swung at him. One of my cousins, I said, we talking about something. She said, yeah. She said, your son went on Facebook and he said something about, I said, what'd he do? She said, yeah, he swung out at him. I said, yeah, that's my son. He don't swing up and he don't tell him. He say for the victim. I don't blame. He's exactly right. What about the victim? How many victims, man, don't get no vindication? Because these bastards all want to love daddy, love uncle, love granddaddy, and victims sitting out here. They don't even change. They don't quit. They don't stop. It's just like, why? We got to just do better. We just got to do better. Go in and reshape. That's the purpose of people changing. Change. These people don't change. They keep doing the same thing. They don't stop. They're relentless. They victims had to look at them. Nothing changed, nothing. Everybody good. Everything just keep going. When we stop it? See, that part of what they put in there that keep the psychosis of tearing us down. The lies, the misinformation, the disinformation. Then we start telling them the same behavior. White man did it to us. We loved them. We let them. We ain't let them. It was at the point of our life. No black women just lay down and let the man lay on top of us. She laid there and kill her kids. Man gonna kill her, kill her kid. What's she gonna do? You take any woman and say, listen, I ain't gonna get no. I'll kill your kid. What's she gonna do? She wanted it. Are you serious? Are you serious? That's how Americans justify themselves. Yep. She wanted it. You tell any woman you're gonna kill her kid, she love her kid, she gonna do what she gotta do to keep her kid alive. And he's going to justify herself and say, she liked it. She wanted it. She didn't fight me. You say you're gonna kill her kid. And they'll sit around there. See, back then, people, you think it took from in the 1940s and the 1800s, they didn't know what rape was. Rape wasn't wrong. Rape wrong today. Now you look at a woman as rape. No, it's called Me Too. They don't even call it, it's Me Too. He looked at me, Me Too. That's a case. It's stupid. Janae, come on in, Janae. Don't try it, some of y'all. That cat done gave up. That cat, forget it. He said leg tie. He kept kicking my leg. He couldn't get it out. But come on in, Justin. Man, so jealous. He's like, what? You gonna let my husband in? But these are things that we have to work on changing. How we operate, how we do things. Y'all got it? It builds character. Get back this book. Make sure we follow right. That's two. Give me see who I am. Wonderful Yahusha. Wonderful Yahusha. Wonderful, wonderful Yahusha. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all learned something. That thing was tight, ain't it? He's standing at the door and knock. That book right. We just needed, all we've been needing the whole time is just get direction. That's all we've been needing, direction. But I still we ain't understood. How were we going to understand it? Oh, I got one sweet. Bring back 10. Yeah, yeah. That man sure been tubed to us. Y'all hear me? Woo. Woo, that man